now. Oh, that is refreshing. Hello, everyone. Right. Welcome to SunnyCon Anime Expo's Twitch, Facebook. It's weird saying it without it's just Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube now. SunnyCon's live stream where we're playing Genshin Impact, Breath of the Waifu. I should be joined by people later. Oh, 2 seconds. I'm just setting up, getting people on board. On Discord. There we go. Oh man, I am knackered. So it looks like I'm starting on my own today. But I should be joined very shortly, very soon, by Jonathan and Craig. So let's just get this started. Boom. Let's make sure the audio is working, and fingers crossed it is. It is. It would appear it is. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for the compliment. It's a really good T-shirt. It's the, I don't know if you can see, what's the old Game Boy Color with Charizard and Charmeleon on. Is there a Charmander there? Yeah, there's a Charmander there. Right. Reety. Nice and meaty. Let me see what we can do today. On to the game. Oh, no, you are having a laugh. You are having a laugh. Oh. 2 seconds. Never. I haven't had one go right so far today. Right, I'm hearing people popping in and out. Are you on the chat there, Jonathan? Is that you?
Yeah, microphone didn't work. I was just going to say someone made a very good point about Charmander. Yeah. How does he actually have a bath?
I'd assume with the scales, it's not like fur; it won't retain any water. So like scales, it would theoretically shed its skin, wouldn't it? Since it's a type of lizard.
Yeah, because it can't douse its tail out.
Well, the paradox with that would be that even though it's a fire type lizard, the fire from its own tail would actually dry its skin out a lot more. So it would be constantly shedding its skin repetitively over like a long cycle. I'd assume.
Well, it can't be.
Hey, Steph.
It can't be scales then. Surely it's got to be some sort of fire retardant. Like a rubber.
A vulcanized Charmander. I mean, theoretically, it's like that thing, like if dragons were real, if fire-breathing dragons were real, how would they spit fire? Would it be a case of they have like a flint kind of thing in the back of their throat which makes a click, which would ignite some kind of flammable gas that they exhale? Or do they have like a flammable liquid which is shot out from like a sac in their throat or something?
Like a gland.
Yeah, I think it was there was an anime I was watching where it was they explained it as it's a gland, which got us thinking like, oh, I wonder how many other people's actually thought about this kind of stuff, because I know I hadn't.
Well, I know how to
dragons.
I know how to train your pet dragon. It's put down to like two chemicals that react and ignite when exposed to air.
Yeah, like it's a chemical reaction. So there's like there is some kind of logic and fact based in what they say.
Yeah, and then the other one I've heard, like someone saying it was like an internal magical fire
All
that
right,
they just repel.
I get it.
Like what? Like rather than like producing body temperature, like it's just an internal magical flame
Yeah,
that they just produce.
I can see of logic being there.
I know that's how they did it on My Little Pony. That's how they actually explained the logic on it. They legitimate put it down to a magical internal fire.
It's weird looking for reality in fantasy.
Hmm.
No, it's going to heal itself. God damn it.
So how's your day been today?
I have been scraping paint off a bathroom wall.
Your bathroom wall?
Yes. I got warned the last time I did that to other people's walls. But
Without their permission.
I decided to try and use a sander. And he's something I've learnt off doing 2 weeks of non-stop scraping walls. And it is that paint, if you're scraping it, only do it when it's wet. There's no other way. Like I tried dry scraping it, chipping it away. I've tried sanding it. The only way that works, like successfully, is if you wet the whole thing with like warm water, leave it to kind of dampen, and then scrape away. Otherwise, you're in for pain and anguish. That's how
Did you not?
I injured my arm doing it. It was just, and like I'm 2/3 of the way through now, so the light end of the tunnel is there.
Did you not think about like using a steam mop? Do you not own a steam mop?
I don't have a steam. Like the thing is, like I think that would be a good idea. Like getting like the wallpaper steamers, like the square things where it just boils water and you just put it on, like it steams the area. That would probably be a good idea. But the only steamer I've got's one that I use for my clothes to get the creases out.
You see, I've got one of those like multi-purpose steam mops that can also steam clothes as well. I love it.
I just to be honest, I'll take the lazy way out. I put the shower on hot. I point it at the walls and just spray the crap out of it. And then wait an extra 15 minutes, and the paint just becomes like dry. And there's like 4 layers of paint. The top layer was the waterproof one, which it was supposed to be. But the thing is, like, what's happened is when we've moved in, we've just had it as the same colour, and this is going back to like 2008. So the bathroom has rarely changed colour. And when Donna's put paint on, we haven't primed it or anything like that, so it's all like cracked away and whatnot, and we're starting to get like black mold on it. So I decided like, oh, we need to update it in some way, shape or form. So, and it was starting to peel away in places as well because council put in a new window, and they didn't seal it or anything. They just put it in and left the plaster like half finished. So I've had to juggle on with that, and we start getting like mold appearing. So I decided to turn around and say, look, Donna, I'll get this done before we put the Christmas decorations up. And I was expecting it done last week. But
obviously hurt your shoulder.
Yeah, but the thing with it is, there is a machine that actually does chip paint off a wall. The downside to it is I'd have to pay about 400 quid just to hire it. So,
jeez,
like 400 quid to hire. I think it's like about $2,000. And you know, you just all I want to do is strip paint off a wall. It's not like I'm asking for like a lap dance with a solid gold lady of the night or what. I don't know what I'm going about. I am very exhausted today.
Yeah.
I've got that crazy laugh going on as well.
I know that feeling. I've had a migraine day today. It's been awful.
Donna's the same with her headaches. fun story about Donna today. So they're doing roadworks around Sunderland because they're trying to widen it to get Nissan a bit more space and whatnot for transporting goods from the docks up to where it is now. Obviously, if Nissan moves out after Brexit, then we're doing roadworks for absolutely no reason at all. But that's a moot point in itself. So they've got these roadworks next to the waste centre, and we're dropping off like an old mattress to dispose of it properly. And these roadworks don't have much signage on. So Donna ended up going into a two-way system thinking it was a one-way system, but with 2 lanes. And absolutely shit herself when she saw an oncoming car coming straight at her.
Yeah, I can imagine that's gonna
I mean,
brown the underwear.
I mean, we laughed about it afterwards, but it was just one of those like, well, shit.
But I am going to be honest. When I was trying to get into university, I will say that out of all the universities I've visited, Newcastle was the one that made me feel the most like not unwelcome, but there was just no signage anywhere.
Oh no, that's Newcastle. I'm talking Sunderland. Southern Uni is supposedly okay. I used to be a professor there for a bit. That's a fun story. Like, no, I didn't have like tenure or anything. It was they had local business leaders go in and talk to the students about like employability options and whatnot. And I went in and I had like one-to-one tutoring of about 4 or 5 of the students, which was a fun experience. And I only got that because I was shortlisted for Entrepreneur of the Year quite a few years back now. Because I was entered into a local award, I think it was for Sun FM or the Echo. Can't remember which one now. But they said like, oh, it's Entrepreneur of the Year. Would you like to come in and would you like to teach our students? And I was sitting there and we had an induction ourselves. And they were like, oh, so what do you do? And everyone's like, there was this one bloke like, oh, I'm an advisor, and another one like, oh, I do travel agency and whatnot. Another one like, oh, I own like I do blue chip companies or something like that. And I thought he meant like literal chips, like the kind you eat. And I'm like, oh, that's a neat idea, you know, like potato French fries that are blue. I think that'd sell well. It's a novelty. It turns out, no, blue chip is actually like proper big money accounts.
Ah.
So I was like, well, I've took that a bit too literal.
Well, if you've never heard of it, you know.
Yeah, well, I was just sitting there and they're all coming out with these like proper good professions, and I'm sitting there like, oh, I run an anime convention, and I get like a like I don't think it's a disapproving look, but you know, I'm not in their league kind of look.
Yeah, like you're good enough to park my car.
Yeah,
but not good enough to not, you know.
it was a weird one though because like I mean we all got chosen for it, and obviously I got because local awards. I didn't win the award, by the way. Somebody else did. It wasn't until like about 2 years after that award, and we went to another award ceremony for SunnyCon as a whole. We didn't win that one but that was hosted by what's her face? Really racist woman. Used to be on The Apprentice.
What, as a contestant or?
Yeah, as a contestant, and then she like left that and became like a right wing social media commentator. Oh, what is her name? Katie Hopkins. Katie Hopkins. Aye, Steph got it today as well. Katie Hopkins. She was hosting the award ceremony. You know, it is Sunderland, and it is what you would expect someone like her to host like local business awards. But she was the host for the awards that we didn't win, which was really fun. And it wasn't until the year after that we actually won the award for best creative business in the city. And then the year after that, we went on to win the best creative company in Newcastle award.
And
Both of
what year was that?
2013 and 2014.
That was good, that. And then I joined the team, and it's been all downhill since then.
Well, not downhill.
Maybe I'm cursed. Who knows?
Nah. We just I don't know how we put it in for. Apparently, it's just somebody nominates you, then they consider like giving you the opportunity to be shortlisted. But it was funny because we took Kim with us. I don't know if you were there where Kim was there. Our mascot.
I met her once after she had the twins.
Ah, yeah. So she was she went to the awards and whatnot, and they were like, "Oh, so you didn't win last year, but you won this year. Do you have anything to say?" And like without skipping a beat, she just turned around and went, "Well, we're robbed." You see, you didn't appreciate us for what we were, and now look at us. And the bloke was like quite taken aback by our quite forward demeanour, to say the least.
You don't mess.
But it was a fun night. We got what was it? It was Alfie Jones, who does BBC Radio Newcastle's morning show. He gave us the award, and it was hosted by former Sunderland captain Kevin Ball.
Where does the almost come from?
Eh?
Where does the almost come from?
The Almas?
No, the almost.
Oh, almost.
Yeah, is it like a nickname or something?
No. Explain. I'm lost.
You said the almost captain.
No.
I just realised.
No, he was the the old Sunderland captain.
Oh, like, the old. I thought you said the almost Sunderland captain.
No. Old. Dude's like, oh. He was one of the better captains, let's say. As like a Sunderland fan, and he's sitting there and he's telling us all about the like trying to inspire us because like business. And he says like, oh well, back when we won promotion in I think it was like 2000, 2001. And then he goes on about the story of how we missed out on the playoffs and how that like amalgamated the team into a much better force to be reckoned with. And we came back the next season and got over 100 points and absolutely dominated. And I'm sitting there like, I was a child then. I went to the match. I remember him lifting the trophy. We beat Birmingham City 2-1 that day. They gave us a guard of honour. And I took my granddad to see us one of the away games. I think it was against Bury, but they were showing it on the screen at the bar in the stadium. And I took my granddad, and it was one of the last matches he ever saw. But he got to see us win. Unfortunately, it wasn't the last match he saw. The last match he saw was Sunderland versus Charlton, where we lost 3-0, and every single goal was an own goal.
How did you do?
Because my aunt took him when he was on his oxygen tank and whatnot, and yeah, not the best last game, but at least he doesn't say. At least he's not alive to see how crap we are now.
Yeah, I was watching it. I was just looking at a video on what was it? It was 4 defenders after 1 striker. Two of the defenders tripped each other up accidentally. The 3rd defender managed to tackle him after he had kicked the ball, which then hit the crossbar, and then it hit the 4th defender in the face, which went in the goal.
Proper blunders like.
Oh yeah.
I love all them kind of videos. Thing is with Sunderland, we've had like the best share of like the worst. Like take the game we played against Southampton when we lost it 8-1, and it was the own goal from our own defender, where he tried to clear it, but he managed to volley it into his own goal from outside his own box. And no one has ever like replicated an own goal as spectacular as that since.
What did he do? Like kick it backwards?
No, much more than kicking it. He volleyed it backwards, like full on volley back into. I don't know what he was doing. It was kind of like a clearance, but it spliced at the outside of his foot, which managed to spin the ball backwards in on itself and go past our keeper. So it was like, wow, no one is ever going to replicate a goal like that in football ever again, and they haven't.
Yeah, quite a spectacle, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, Thomas. Thomas has joined us on Facebook asking, what weeb nonsense is this? This is Breath of the Waifu. And today, I'm hoping Craig will be joining us soon, as we have a wolf to beat. And I am getting the hell out of here because I'm getting my ass kicked. I accidentally upgraded me world twice. You know how you can ascend
So,
your world? I accidentally done it twice.
well, so you're at World 5 now?
Yeah. And like I say, it was pure accidental because I got to the part where you need to do the ascension quest in the dungeon, and I did it, but I had that much experience stored up that I went from like world level 35, adventure, I think it's adventure rank 35, and I ended up going for adventure rank 40, which like leveled up the world again. So all my enemies went from like level 35 to 40, and every one of them's like level 69 to 70 now. So I'm having trouble.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun.
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, they do give better drops, but not much better in that respect. And that's how we found out that why you weren't able to get on to my level, because your world level wasn't the same. On multiplayer, it automatically goes to the smallest world level.
So I have to be level 5 to be with you? Is
Yeah.
that what it is? I can do that.
Like, are you doing your daily quests as well? Because I've
I've got to like.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm having to like 1v1 like a level 35 electro cube.
All right, well, me and Craig can help you out with that. Like any of the big bosses, like the hypostasis ones, the electric one, any of them, we can help out with that.
Cheers, man. I've nearly got him dead anyway. It's only taken me like 4 minutes.
Yeah, but like level 35, like challenge for you, I'm like level 17. My character is now.
Yeah, you just walk in one shot here.
I just whip me wang out and just slap it with it. One of those type of attacks.
Don't heal. Come on.
Why can't I configure my party in this state? Am I currently under attack?
Ah, sorry.
That's all right. You can swear we're not bound to Twitch's terms and services. I think we're bound to Facebook's in some way, shape, or form, but I don't think Facebook cares. I've seen all the COVID vaccine posts. Facebook doesn't care about truth.
Unless that truth damages them.
Yeah. Zuck don't give a fuck unless it involves him. In some way, shape, or form on a personal level.
Or one of their investors. If it damages one of them, that's also bad.
I would have loved to have been an investor in Facebook at the beginning. Hey, Ben Leslie. I don't know if you're following chat or anything, Jonathan.
No, the only chat I've got open is the Twitch one.
Twitch one. It's on. Well, all the chat's gone down on Facebook at the moment.
Oh, jeez.
It's not that bad.
No. If it sounds a bit off, it's just I've had a migraine all day,
Ah,
so I'm still like recovering from that. So I'm like, oh,
not got any codeine?
codeine.
Yeah.
I wish.
I
No
found, I
codeine.
only just found out that was available over the counter. I
Never.
always considered codeine to be one of those drugs you had to get a prescription for, but it turns out you're gonna not codeine, cocoadamol. That's the one. The one that's half codeine.
Yeah.
That one you can get. Codeine is still a prescription drug, along with tramadol and benzopine or whatever they call it. I'm very knowledgeable on pain relief. There's a lot of people who I know who are in pain constantly.
No, it's just forehead at the moment. I've got some paracetamol and ibuprofen.
Alright. Paracetamol will work. Ibuprofen's more for muscular ache.
That's it.
I saw Craig's been playing this most of the day, and he managed to get Zongi and the new character, the girl who plays the guitar, the Fire Girl guitar girl.
I've not seen any of the new content yet. What is it?
Um, it's like lots of mini quests. Like, can you go to your quest event tab?
I'm just leaving my domain and I'll have a look.
Because it's called Historia Antiqua chapter, and basically Zongi, the bloke you meet in normal story mode. Hello, Alexis. The person you meet in normal story mode. He's got like geo powers. It's him, and you do lots of. You've got your 4 daily quests.
Yeah.
You do them, and for every quest you receive a key, or you can get like 4 keys or something a day for daily commissions. And those keys then unlock a certain mission which is focused around one character. Steph said Craig's going to be on soon when she goes to put the kids in the bath. I need more story keys now.
And if the kids have been good enough, there might even be water in the bath.
Yep, I have missed one of my daily quests. I've got to escort a balloon from one end to the next without taking too much damage. Like I said, it's trying to ascend the characters and get the levels up. I wish I knew this now, because I would have absolutely ground the crap out of enemies and whatnot to get all the items needed. Because I'm still quite underpowered for the level I'm at.
I find it interesting the fact that you can the more you use the character, like it can open up quests like specific to that character.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a great thing about it, especially when like they've got new characters and they're giving them missions as well. Problem that we've hit at the moment, me and especially Craig, we've leveled up our characters that much that we're out of Mora, and we need more Mora to be able to upgrade. Oh.
Where do you get apart from leveling up your tower? Where do you get Mora from then?
Missions, and I was on YouTube last night watching other people do the game, because there's people who's been playing this who were where I am, like back in October. It's now like December.
Jeez.
Been slacking. But there's like there was a video like things I wish I knew before I got to adventure rank 40, and I'm sitting here just getting to adventure rank 40, going, oh, all right, I probably should have watched this like about 4 weeks ago. But apparently there's a place in Liwye where there's a bank that has 200,000 Mora just sitting there waiting, and I have no idea where it is.
It's in Leeway.
Yeah. Like, I've been to the bank. I was there for, like, a mission quest before, but, like, I can't remember for the life of us.
Might have to Google Map it.
I dare say I'll have to find it, so I'll put a marker on. That's another thing. Put markers on your maps for mining stuff, because apparently the ores that you need, they're instrumental in like leveling up your weapons. Which, I mean, I already kind of knew that anyway. But apparently, when you get to a certain point, like at Adventure Rank 40, you're going to need an absolute F ton of these ores, which you can't just get from any normal mission. And also send everybody out to get every item that you can, or all the ores still. Oh, stomachs just went. Can you shut the door? I can hear the washer machine. Thanks. Ah, good. She'll appreciate that. I said Donna's been a bit ill as of late, so Alexis is currently looking after her while I'm here streaming.
The vertigo thing is still.
Kind of. I think it's still connected because they say it takes quite a while before you can recover fully. Like the room stops spinning, at least, but it's still like her balance is off. So it's hard to say. Come on, close to the end. Get myself some chilies. I've also been trying to do all the little adventure tasks and whatnot to get the Prisma gems because I need more wishes. I cannot be paying like 90 quid to try and get more.
Mm.
If I was a ton of money while streaming, possibly, but at the moment I'm not at that level. It's crap because you only get viewers if you spend a lot of money on the game, because people want to see what the new characters are. Ah. What's that, Alexis?
What?
Conversation.
Oh, I made another one drink and it tastes a bit weird, so I'm gonna have that one.
The what's a bit weird?
The drink?
Did you make the Malteser pod?
No.
Ah, that'll be why then.
Why?
Because you want a Malteser pod, did you?
No, I just wanted a Twix.
A Twix. There's no Twix ones though. We've got one of them Dolce Gusto machines. Hey Lauren. Welcome to Breath of the Waifu.
Oh, I love that name. It's great.
I was sitting here because I've got the way I title these streams is Genshin Impact, like playthrough with like the star emojis, and then I've got like think of a witty title for what I'm going to be doing. And today is Breath of the Waifu, where the wolf's gone get it or something like that, because I am sick of this feckin' wolf. Like me and Craig took it on like a while back, and we lost. We took it on yesterday, and we lost. And it's just no good. Oh, Lauren has one of them pod machines. And they've brought out a selection of pods where it's like Malteser, Milky Way, Twix and Mars, and they're amazing. Like, no more making hot chocolate like a chump. And Alexa's got it done her it for her birthday, so it's probably the best birthday present ever.
Nice.
I got her a massaging wand thing. No, it's not a what. All right, the way I said that, it sounds like it's something that it's not.
Yeah, it sounds like the marital aid one, but it's
Yes, it's not that. It's one of the it's like a proper massager, like muscle
Like getting the
massager.
back and stuff.
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
It's
Is it one of those that you like stick to your chair?
Scratch your back.
no, it's not one of them. It's like a handheld one. It's got all the adaptive ends for each muscle type. I'm being very careful of how I word it.
Yeah, I can tell.
Donna's watching on the chat, so she's there. Massaging wand. My thumbs are killing because I've been using a scraper on the wall, and the way I hold it, I put like my thumb on the edge of it to like make sure it like proper digs into the wall to get the paint off. And like I can feel my arm knacking, but the end of my thumb feels like it's been burnt.
Ouch.
I'll just be glad when I get
Sounds
it done and
painful.
over with. Oh, Craig's in the chat as well. Yeah, Craig's beat the wolf on his own 4 times before.
Done.
But
Well done.
it's just when we team up that we're having the issue.
Why do they make it more powerful or something?
I think so. I think it's set to the world level. Like when we do multiplayer later on, we can all just join your world. As I think you'll be like the lowest ranked one, so yours will be the only one that me and Craig could join together. And if you've unlocked the wolf, then we could probably take that out.
Yeah, I can do it in like one shot.
Yeah. Well, not one shot. It's I've seen guides on how to do it, and the thing is, like, we haven't been doing much different. The easy ways of how to do it. What the hell is that?
It's a glow stick.
Get rid of it.
Why?
I don't appreciate glow sticks
Why?
because this is not a rave.
What if it wants to be a rave?
It doesn't want to be a rave, Alexis.
What if it does want to be in a rave?
I worry for my daughter sometimes
Why?
because you should be upstairs cleaning your room.
No, I was asked to come down here and get something, and I found a glow stick instead of that thing.
Yeah, that's it. She didn't ask you to come down and find a glow stick, did she?
No. She did not ask us to do that.
Friction burn, said Donna. I'm just expecting a message from your mum to say, get back up, or else. Give the taste of the back of your hand,
Or else.
or else.
What you gonna do?
Kill you. She brought you into the world, she can take you out of it. One of the best parenting threats you can do.
Indeed. Indeed, I approve.
Apparently the chests respawn around, which I didn't know. Up to exquisite, not the precious chests though. Like the proper rare ones, they don't respawn. Because I say, watching YouTube videos, there was a guy who's like, "Oh, the chests respawn, but does it take a week? Does it take 2 weeks? Does it take days, hours? I just don't know." And then he goes up to where one of the precious chests was, and he's like on the game, he's like, "Look here, there was a chest here before. It hasn't respawned, so I don't know." And he's probably getting flustered over this chest that won't respawn. And I looked into it, I was like, "No, precious chests do not respawn."
Oh, they're the highest ones, aren't they?
Yeah, like the proper, I think it's gold and like pearlescent or something like that. Like the white ones How delayed are the comments on here? Very. It's a slow stream. Don't bring it up with me. Bring it up with Facebook. It's the way they do the latency.
I reckon they do it so they can keep the quality up, isn't it?
Oh well, that's the thing. Like the way Twitch does it, they kind of like I think they stick at 720.
Yeah.
So, but Facebook allows up to 4K in streaming, which is all right. But like I think the human eye can only go like 1080p. Like 4K is just like a luxury. Like when they're bringing out the 8K TVs and whatnot, it's just overkill.
Too much, isn't it? Anyway, I'm just going for a wee. I'll be back in a tick.
No worries. All by myself, streaming. No, he's gone to the facilities. He's gone for a wee. You don't know because you wouldn't ask where was he. Because it's a polite way of saying for a passenger. He's having a piddle. Yeah. Bloody ice slimes. I'm using amber. They always seem to dodge it. Even though I'm pointing right at them half the time. God damn it. No, because if I ask Mum, it'll not get through to her till about 5 hours from now. You could run up, run down, and then her reply would probably come through in that time. Very lazy child. God damn it, stop freezing me. Goodbye.
Not goodbye.
Having kids on stream. Amber's not wank. There we go. Apparently you need a lot of slime concentrate or whatever they call it. Because that's going to be instrumental when you try to upgrade some of the more rarer characters, apparently. Also something else, apparently the daily bosses that you need to do. That's something I haven't been doing. So I don't have the advance on that. So I'm estimating in about 2 weeks of absolute just grinding the crap out of this game. Right, let's see, where is the iron ore or... There we go, mining stuff. Because I need to mine! And today's pop of choice is Cherryade from Co-op. Very fizzy.
I'm back.
Oh, not there again. Ah! Right off the edge of a cliff. So I'm trying to find as many of the ores as I can. Because I'm very aware now of just how many of these things I need to do power ups. I'm a secondary experience, but yeah, the thing is, her Her passive is pretty good if you level it up to a certain amount. Like, there's other characters that have good passive skills as well, which I didn't know about. Or I didn't really consider. Because I just get set in with, like, the team that I like, and then, bang, I'm there. I'll just use them to the best of their ability, even though they might not be the best character. Possibly explains a lot of what me Pokemon strategies.
Dad,
Yes, daughter?
is that microphone good or not?
Yes, it's good.
Is it as good as that one?
Yeah, it's as good as that one. I'm using this one because
Yeah.
I have to send the audio through here, otherwise the audio goes through here, and it sounds tinny as fudge.
Yeah, I was just wondering if the microphone was as good though.
Why? Do you want to lend it?
No, I was saying if you had good quality.
Yes, I always have good quality. That's what SunnyCon's all about. Great quality. Buy your tickets. Seriously, buy your tickets. There's a vaccine now. It's not going to take the government half a year to immunise the whole nation. Oh, will it? I'm quietly confident it won't. Even though they're saying, like, oh, who's getting the vaccine and when are they getting the vaccine? And the government's like, it might be several months before the most needy will get what they need. And I'm just like, well, you've ordered like 112 million batches for the public. There's a population of 66 million. Just buy more and roll it out. They could literally end the pandemic by just buying the right amount of vaccine and rolling it out every GP. And they're like, oh, it's a logistical nightmare. Keeping it at minus 70 degrees Celsius. It's not a logistical nightmare. You're a government of a country. You could have everybody vaccinated in 2 weeks if you put the money towards it. But you never do. And that ends my political rant for today. Any more politics? You have my permission to kick me in the balls. If you ever see me. Right, Barbara. Because I need to heal all my characters up, and Barbara's passive ability's amazing. I need to find a weak enemy. Preferably not ice. So I had the... Oh, I need to go collect me rewards. And I've got forging rewards. Forging heck. Just checking me phone. Whoop. 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 I think one of the reasons why we're not ruling it out throughout the country is because there's an 100%. Well, no, that's the thing. The side effects. There has been studies. They've done enough testing. Didn't mean to press that button. They've done enough testing to make sure that it works. Otherwise, it wouldn't have passed the regulators. And the thing with vaccines and anything pharmaceutical is it goes through such strict regulations, peer-reviewed papers, everything, the lot. Like, they don't muck about at all. They can't muck about. There's no room for error in that scenario. And I kind of feel that it's been approved. It's ready to go. I think that the government's trying to downplay people's ambition or hopes because they don't want to spend a lot of money on it. And I can't understand why. Because surely getting the whole country immunized and back on its feet You know, everyone back working, back being productive, should be like the number one thing. It helps the economy. It helps the general populace. You know, you become like you can even call yourselves heroes, and people will go, well, yeah, you did do all right. But for some reason, this government has always tried to find loopholes and ways to doing a pandemic on the cheap. Like they had to be dragged kicking and screaming just to give people money that they rightfully like deserve. It's just it's weird. It's weird how they keep getting away with it as well. Ooh, I've already used a lot of them. Off you pop. Is that Mum's second cup?
No, the first one's going to me because it tasted weird.
All right. Enjoy, Donna. Just coming up with it. Right. Ooh, I didn't check on the expeditions. I can't remember if there'll be any of the... Actually, there won't be, because I only set them this morning. Right, where the flip is this bank? If I can find where this bank is, I can get the money. And if I get the money, then I've got the Mora to upgrade my characters. Upgrade my characters, then I'm not being left behind and absolutely mauled out in the wild. But it's getting them first. And all I need to do is find where the bank is. Yinga. Baked. No, no idea what that conversation achieves. Toy seller. Oh, guy who sells rocks. Betting on Jade. 10 of them. 10 of them. 10 of the white iron chunks. 10 of the Noculus Jades. Oh, 5 of them. Because it's a rarer material. So, up here, there's got to be the bank somewhere. If I could only remember where. It's one of the things like that you have to go to it in story mode. But I have no idea where it's located. So I'm going to have to do a lot of trial and error. This might take a while. Wish I could read Mandarin. I'd understand what the signs mean. Oh, hey, found it. Yes. Result. Back of the proverbial net. Front of the proverbial net. And the metaphorical net. There's a lot of nets. Yeah. Right. So, the thing was, I came in here before. As I take a drink. I came in here before. And it was just for like a mission, so I only went to the front counter. Now, I didn't know, and thanks to random players on YouTube, that if you go up these stairs, all the way around, look at that! 200,000 Mora. And it was a precious chest, so it's not going to be respawning anytime soon. And not only that, but you go to the bank and you go, I'd like to make an exchange. And I don't know what energy that is, but... Oh, that's because... Hang on, I'll show you first. So, you go to your inventory, and we pop along here. This huge bag of Mora. from child. So you can hand that in, and you get the money from it at the bank. Apparently, you can also hand these in, these nameless treasures, and you get something for that as well. So I didn't know this.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Boogity boogity. Can I just say,
Yeah.
there's an extremely long piss Jonathan's went for.
Might be aiming for a world record. Might be one of them ones that's so long that the cistern fills up and you have to like flush before you've got an overflowing floor full of piss.
Do that because if you pour water into a toilet, it just flushes on its own.
It was a shit.
Ah!
It was a shit. Shit, yeah, I'm doing that thing.
Hearing it twice is just as good. Just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you're okay, and I hope your bowels are getting back to the normal shape.
I hope so too. I hate that combination of blooming migraine along with blooming
Constipation. Or
I don't
the-
think I
or
don't
not
I don't think
constipation.
yeah, just it's not moving as it should, basically. It's neither or.
Well, it's only took us an hour to get into toilet humor, so that's a decent shout.
Oh, well,
It wasn't me.
Yeah, it wasn't Craig this time.
yeah, I think he kind of encouraged it. I mean, it was him who brought up underwear in my last stream.
Ah.
It was. I asked for a subject. He was like underwear.
It was me.
I feel really bad because like someone like new joined, someone like called Ninja or Sniper, sorry, and literally as soon as the joiner were like bye, as soon as it started, I was like, oh, damn it.
Oh well. Well, it
Yeah,
turns out
they knew what it was to
entailed.
sign up for.
My luck with the last calls, like.
I found. Craig? You know how you're looking for Mora? Did you go to the bank in Leeway?
Rob the bank. No, you can rob the bank.
Nah, they've got a lass at the front wearing what looks like a swinger's mask. You know, one of them eyes wide shut kind of masks.
Eyes Wide Shut, is that the film where they all get naked and start having sex? But they're like, wait a minute, I know that penis, and it's not one of our penises.
Yeah, that's yeah. Every orgy I've ever snuck into. Yeah, it's that one. Was it Richard Gere? I don't know. Ba-ting! The SunnyCon messages. It's interesting to see that the conversation has moved to an individual who's banned.
Mm.
Because said individual has
I should
been
read.
pestering the girlfriend of a staff member. Just leave them alone. It's great to see that the YouTube's actually working this time. I think I know what happened. Because when you start up on Streamlabs, it gives you the option, and it's always had like enable start on YouTube. But for some reason, last stream, it didn't have that highlighted. And the start of this one, I had to go out of my way to manually click it. I've bought all the books. I'm just pottering about, trying to get more money and whatnot. Because I know there's going to be a lot to upgrade. Like Adventure rank 40, I honestly wish I'd have ground a lot more items and whatnot. Hello again. Ground a lot more items when I was a lower level. Ooh, I can ascend one character, and the rest are just general level ups.
Well, hopefully, 2 more characters level up.
I know, I saw you, lucky bastard.
Each other. Like once I had enough to do another pull, Meteor Guy and then Guitar Lady.
I like how you're using the proper names. Meteor
See
Guy.
what Guitar Lady did.
Can't ascend
They sound like
Barbara.
they should be in a. Sound like they should be in a band together.
Guitar Lady and Meteor Guy. Oh, well, I'd listen to them. Well, I probably wouldn't like them, but I'd listen to them still. I'm a courteous, casual fan of music. I'm one of them dickheads who likes a bit of everything, but I really like new metal from like 2000. Because when I was younger, my taste in music peaked, and I've never been able to advance on that.
Just to think, in another 30 years, it will be antique music,
Oh,
antique rock.
well, they have brought it out on vinyl, so. Like hair metal is like nearly a century old. Weird.
Vinyl's making a comeback though, because people like everything with like with the art and all that, don't they?
Oh, I've always seen it as like a pretentious kind of thing. Like if you like vinyl records, and the thing is, like I don't want to like rag on people for having like an interest or anything like that. But in my personal experience, I've always found people who go out the way to like, oh well, I've got vinyl, I've got this vintage thing, even though it's trying to be like old modern. I think that's the term for it. They always do it just as like a kind of, oh look at me. It's more attention seeking, rather than I just generally have like a more a bigger interest and I prefer it on vinyl. It's more of like, oh well, I'm think I'm cool. Do you think I'm cool? Think I'm cool because I buy vinyl. Go on, I dare you. One of them scenarios.
I like vinyl.
Yeah, but do you buy it to be cool, or do you
bit.
buy it because you like the difference in sound quality?
I like the difference. My first ever vinyl was given to me by my what's it called? Primary school music teacher, and it was. Oh, it is. I forgot it actually. It's the Birdie song.
Oh, da 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 da. Yeah.
And it's on a rather than being on a traditional 36, it's on the smaller 45, the one that only has one song on it.
Yeah.
So it's got the Birdie song on one side and then a song called Yellow Monday on the other.
That sounds like a piss thing.
Probably.
That sounds like a Donald Trump piss thing. I know I said no more politics, but I couldn't help. Low hanging fruit. Quite literally in some cases.
I'm shocked he's not starved to death because I mean he's got such tiny hands. I mean, can he actually hold a fork?
Nah. I was watching a documentary on because Channel 4 did a documentary about him just after he'd won the election. It's now on Netflix. I say it's a documentary. It's not even that long. It's more of a like, this is where he came from. This is who he is. This is how he treated people. And like his stories, thing was, it always fascinated us before when he was just like the Apprentice host, and not this like wild leader who has no grasp of reality, and a load of people surround him who also have no grasp of reality. But it's like he started, and they've shown these like old interviews, and my God, how young he looks in the 80s. and how deranged he was in the 80s. And the fact that everything he does is just to one up his old man.
Yeah, after all, how can you blame him? His dad only gave him a small loan of $1 million.
Yeah. His dad was like a property developer in New Jersey. And Donald's like, yeah, well, you've got New Jersey. I'm going to New York. And the fact that he turned round to New York, and New York was in the shithole, like in the 70s. It was known as Death City, which was crazy when you consider what New York is now. But like he turns around to New York and he goes, right, I'm going to help buy this old hotel, but I want you to give me a tax-free status for the next 40 years. And the thing was, like, the old mayor of New York was like, well, no, I'm not going to give you like that kind of dispensation. But like he eventually does it because like there's a lot of public opinion saying like, oh, yeah, because he's obviously seen as he's a developer who wants to build in the city and wants to make the city better. And there's the city actually turning around and stopping him from doing what he wants. Fast forward a few years when he builds Trump Tower, and he demands the same thing for Trump Tower. And now the mayor of New York's like, well, no, you had it for the hotel. We're not just going to give you every single building as tax-free. So Trump gets his lawyer, who's apparently this despicable gangster, to harass them. And lo and behold, New York lose the court case somehow and have to give him like tax-free status for the next 40 years on his properties. And that all goes to shit when he gets into like buying casinos in Atlantic City and whatnot, and not actually paying his bank loans, which to my knowledge he's still doing to this day.
Well, he openly admitted, didn't he, in an interview when he was doing a debate with Hillary. And Hillary was like, this man's not paid taxes for like blah, 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 blah for so long. And he literally leans forward and is like, because I'm clever, because I'm smart.
He's not smart. He
No,
had some gangster lawyers who helped him out. He just knew the right people in the wrong situations.
I mean, obviously he doesn't know someone who can book the Four Seasons hotel.
Obviously, his network's dwindled in recent times. But
One thing I found...
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to say, one thing I found hilarious is the fact that literally, like, he wanted everyone to, like, forget about that debacle about, them booking the Four Seasons landscape gardeners. But it's been immortalized. Do you know VR chat?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the furries who made it in VR chat.
Yep.
That is immense. So you want your name etched in history? Furries will help. Full texture pack.
Oh, did you also hear about furries ruining Malaysia McDonald's?
No. How did they ruin it?
So McDonald's in Malaysia released a new flavor for the McFlurry, and it's called the sea salt McFlurry.
Okay, I see where this is going.
And yeah, so it's a sea salt McFlurry, and it was white and blue, and it so happens that about 7 years ago, someone made a persona called Sea Salt, who is essentially a porn star.
Oh, okay.
And he also happens to be blue and, is white with like blue polka dots. But the thing is, she's kind of said, well, if you want to use a character for like your porn book or something, use this one. So there's like loads of like really like, if I'm being honest, like good quality comics, but like they're just insane. Like the amount of shit that this character gets up to. But like if you go onto Malaysia's like Twitter and like scroll down, it's just full of his pictures. They're just been spamming him with his pictures.
All right.
And I feel so sorry for him because like they've probably spent months coming up with this campaign and furries ruin it.
Well, they're within their rights, their own intellectual properties. It's one of them tough things though to try and like when you can have a whole marketing team come up with something, only to find out that it's already being done or it's it's already out there. Like
Yeah, but
interesting story about SunnyCon. There have been 2 consecutive attempts by other events to call themselves SunnyCon, and
see.
I had to put in the cease and desist. Uh,
DMCA.
well, not like a cease and desist. Just turned around and went, oh, BTW, we are SunnyCon. We own the rights because I paid for the copyright, 300 odd quid for SunnyCon, so we can print it on T-shirts and whatnot, and nobody else is allowed to do it. But,
Did you copyright the spelling? So the SUNNY?
Yeah,
Or did you also?
SunnyCon,
Yeah, but did
SunnyCon
you
Anime
also?
Expo, everything, any kind of like version of that.
Yeah, so
That's,
you got it SONNY.
No, SUNNY.
No,
No,
but have you also copyrighted SONNY as well?
no, there's no need to.
Okay.
There's no need to do that as a copyright because it is a variation, and if it's a convention, then it's got to be the same. Like we looked into copyrighting our mascot Sunny, but obviously Sunny is a loan company as well, so there'd be a bit of crossover there, and to avoid any confusion. But copyright, it's a weird thing because like a lot of companies can like there's companies that don't have the copyright on their name. Well, they don't have it on file. And I know a few conventions that don't have their name copyright on file. And if somebody was to say call their event that, like what they are, then they'd be legally allowed to do so. However, if the original event was to turn around and say, oh well, we've had that name for longer, and provided evidence that they've been called that for longer, then they'd be in the right. So paying for copyrights, it's more of an aesthetic thing. It's more of a visual kind of like, oh, we are big, like we're so big we've copyrighted our name and that, even though you don't necessarily have to, because if somebody else was to turn around and like call their event the same thing, then all you'd have to do is prove that you've been longer, and they wouldn't be able to copyright it. And you because
I know.
whoever comes up with it first is basically the winner.
I know one of the Kardashians tried to copyright the phrase "rise and shine."
That's fucking ridiculous. Was it
Yeah,
there was a guitarist, the guitarist Edge, tried to copyright the word "the Edge," which also is a wrestler.
yeah,
It's crazy. Like
yeah.
what was it? Fine Bros
Will be.
tried to do the React one. So go ahead,
Yeah, I
Jonathan.
think
Keep when you're out.
no, I was gonna say no, it's fine. I'm gonna say so basically, Kim Kardashian, like she did a video where she like woke up a baby like by singing "Rise and Shine" to it in a very particular way. Well, she said it. She just sings it. And then she tried to sue a t-shirt company, like a really small one from Australia, that was selling these t-shirts on behalf of a radio station that have Rise and Shine, and they were like, but they've had it for over a year. So then they were able to countersue her, but
Yeah.
she just threw her army of lawyers at them. She knew she was going to lose, so she basically was like, well, I can afford to keep this in court for,
As long
forever.
as it needs. Yeah.
Because I've heard of people doing that. I heard of a woman, and she was like a really bad mother, and the kids wanted to stay with the father. And they said many times that the kids want to stay with the father,
Yeah.
but because the woman's boyfriend was like rich, he literally kept it in court for like 6 years and essentially bankrupt a guy.
Scum.
I just don't get how how you can do that. Just like, oh, I've got this piece of evidence, so we're gonna start again, and it's
Yeah.
like pathetic piece of evidence. It's
Yeah,
sad. It was a sad story.
it's yeah, it's just the way it is. It literally is when they say it's one rule for them and another for us. It is. It's one of them things like fines. Like if you get caught speeding, like you can get I mean speeding's probably the wrong kind of thing. If you're homeless, this is the one. If you're homeless, you can be fined by a council up to £600 or something. I think it was. It's like clearly, there's not going to be a bunch of toffs going out there like, oh well, I can afford to slum it. Take a wad of cash out, and they, when they get caught, just like hand over the fine straight away. Parking charges, it's another one. Towards the rich, anytime there's a fine involved, it's usually, oh well, it's just a law for the poor, not for the rich.
Yeah, like one of my friends. Oh my god, universal credit is so ridiculous. So I get universal credit,
Right.
and I get a comfortable amount that allows me, to live off it, and I also get a discount off my council tax because I live on my own.
Yeah.
Now my friend who's like homeless, like she's living with her relatives at the moment, but she's homeless.
Yeah.
They give her £7 last universal credit.
What? But no, that like for that to happen, that would mean like the because universal credits like everything rolled into one. I had to
Yeah,
sign on for it because when SunnyCon, obviously you can't sell live tickets in the middle of a pandemic, so like technically I'm classified as unemployed. Well, no, I'm classified as self-employed. I'm not classified as unemployed. I'm classified as
yeah, I know.
self-employed because I've still got to submit me income and outgoings, and we get a set amount of universal credit and like
Yeah.
everything that entails. And surely they've got to give them more than £7 because it's paid monthly. So if they
Well,
expect her to live on that a month, then they must have evidence that she's like got enough money to live off that a month. Or otherwise, they're
I can.
intentionally like doing it just to be dicks.
Well, I'm. You know, I don't know this individual. Like I've known them for about 3 years now, and they've never done anything to suggest to me that they're cheating the system. And what they said to me, because she doesn't have a home, they've said, well, we don't need to give you money for bills because you have no bills, and
Oh, that is
we don't need to give you money for food because you've got nowhere to store it. So this £7 is purely to have fun on, like leisure.
that is awful. That is fucking horrendous.
It is, and the thing is, they've not done anything to like find her a house,
Right,
like
like
because
I should contact
like
the
obviously with universal
local.
credit.
I should contact the local because local councils are usually the ones that are in charge of. Um,
I don't know. I
whatnot.
don't. I, I think I think she probably will have. I'll talk to her again about it. But more than likely, they will have done it. They will have done this.
Because I can see
But
the twisted logic that's behind giving just £7. Like oh, you've got no home, you're homeless. Oh well, you don't need rent, then you don't need housing benefit. And if that's the case, then they're just like showing that all you get is like £7 for leisure, which is like it's a lot less like for what we get, from what we should theoretically be getting. I mean, they fucked up. The best way to cheat the system is just apply for universal credit, and they'll cheat themselves. Uh, because I think it was like 2 week last universal credit payment we had. It turned out that they'd fucked up and underpaid us by about 400 quid over the course of it. They've underpaid us, and obviously they're like then obliged to pay us what we're owed. We didn't know anything about it. We didn't even get a letter saying like, oh, you've been underpaid. This will be sorted and you'll be getting your rebate. We didn't get anything like that. It was just a case of like, oh, some money's hit the bank. Like, why has money hit the bank? And then us spending half a day trying to discover why we had nearly half a grand put in. But it turns out that they've underpaid us. And this comes like a week after, because I'd put in for a budgeting advance because we've needed a new bed for the kids and that, and obviously we can't like fork out for a bed on what's supposed to be like our monthly income, because most of that goes to rent and electricity and food and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so they've got this thing like it used to be like a budgeting loan, but it's now called a budgeting advance, where you can apply for up to, I think it was £800 odd for me and Donna. So I put in for like £800 odd. I was like, so what do you need? And I gave them a list of what I needed, and the response I got was, oh, well, you can get a bed on Argos for like 200 odd quid. And I'm like, since when were they means testing, like, you know, what you can and can't get? And since when did they like give
Go after
permission
their
to
way.
do that? Like, it's I'm sure that they can't turn around and say, oh, well, this costs the item you get. You can only buy like the cheapest version of that item, or you get no money. I'm sure there's like laws against that.
Yeah, the thing is, I've slept on cheap mattresses, and
Oh yeah.
the crap.
Well, that's the thing, it is, and like we all we want is like we want a sturdy bed, which, you know, it's not going to cost like the world, but it's not going to be cheap either. And for them to turn around and just say like, oh well, I've had a look in Argos and the bed costs X amount, you should get the Argos one, even though like the current one we're on is like an Argos one, and that's the one that fucked up. So, you know, if they're doing that for other people are like, oh, I need a washing machine that works. And like, oh well, I found your cheap washing machine on fucking Gumtree and it's only 20 quid. We can give you 20 quid. You know, what's to stop them from doing that? What's to stop them from like saying, oh well, it's on bids on eBay for 99p. We'll give you 99p and you can bid for it on eBay. And like, I can see why, because there's a lot of people I've known who've been on Universal Credit for quite a while. I mean, my dad was one who was on personal independence payments. His doctor basically said, look, he's your sick note. You're never going to need to apply for a benefit again because you are like long-term illness. To which he's had to go in about 5 or 6 times for one-to-one interviews, even though like his doctor, medical professional, has said you don't need that. You know, you are ill. There's no ifs or buts about it. You're unable to work for the rest of your life. But yet they keep calling them back in, even though they even say like, oh, you don't need to apply with us again. Your benefits like there for life. It just seems like they're like messing people about a lot. And from like the 78 months we've been on it, it's been absolute terrible. I can't wait for to get money back in. I can't wait to start selling tickets again, so I can go back to being like proper self-employed.
The one I heard was someone I used to live with. He got like credit towards like medication and mental support and stuff.
Yeah.
And he couldn't go to one of his interviews because he had a job. And he like a day's work basically.
Yeah. Oh, you still there?
Oh.
Hello?
I was just saying bad unicorn, bad baby unicorn, baby corn.
Baby corn.
But yeah, so it basically rung them like 3 times, left them 3 voicemails saying, "Look, I can't make the interview because I'm working." Got no response, and then his next paycheck didn't go in, like for his credit, and he obviously rung them and was like, "Oh, why have you stopped it?" And they're like, "Well, you didn't turn it for your interview." It's like, well, I
Ah.
left you, you know, this and this and this, and you know, and I'm like, oh no, you can't leave voice messages. You gotta email. And it's like, but I did email. It's like, but did you email at this address? It's like,
Ah.
what's this address? And it's like, oh yeah, it's the official
Technicalities.
address. Yeah. So they took him off his universal. They took him off it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you've got to apply for it again at the beginning, but because of a mistake that essentially they made, you've got to. I think what was it? Wait 3 weeks before you can apply again."
Yeah.
And they was like, "Well, how do you expect me to live? Like, you know?" So he ended up losing his job because he had like a mental breakdown.
Thing is, that's just tip of the iceberg with stuff like that. The amount of stories are out there from people who've been like unreasonably like played a hard hand. I mean, like, thing is, like, we paid taxes, like being self-employed, we pay taxes to like HMRC through self-assessment every year, and we've paid, like, I think we've definitely paid more than Amazon have
Oh yeah,
overall, and
I paid more than Amazon.
that's not even hubris. That's just like fact, and like during when the pandemic started and that, we were like, oh well, are they going to give us any support on that? And then they weren't giving anybody support but furloughed staff. It's like, so they'll protect the big corporations, and then they went, oh, we'll give grants to self-employed people. And I'm like, ooh, good. It's like, you got to put in your UTC number, which is like your unique government gateway tracking number,
Yeah.
what they use. And you put it in and you can see if you're eligible for a self-employment grant. So put it in, and no, you've got to have like a physical premises to do so. And with us being anime convention and we like hire out our premises, we weren't eligible for it. So we couldn't get any grants or anything. And their advice was sign on to Universal Credit. So it's like, okay then, so we've got to ring around, got to phone up the bank, got to phone up the catalogs and whatnot and say, like, you know, our income's basically stopped. We're going to need like some kind of payment holiday or something like that because we'll not be able to meet our bills. And that's the current situation we're stuck in now. And when we get out of it, like, obviously, like, we're hoping like ticket sales will pick up again. Hopefully everyone will be immunized and everybody will be confident enough to venture out into the wide world again and attend events. We're hoping that it's going to be like a huge boost and everybody just like floods back out and tries to experience everything that they can. But like when we've paid these taxes to them, we assumed that it was going not only to like, you know, like the country, to improving the country, but to actually be a safety net for if and when, like, you know, we do end up like falling on our faces, which we did. And if this pandemic's taught us anything, it's the government will not give a shit about you, even if you do pay taxes, unless you're like extremely wealthy to start with.
Yeah, like unless you're worth the effort.
Yeah, so next pandemic, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a shell organisation. Say we specialise in PPE and try and get one of them lucrative PPE contracts that's been handed out. Hundreds of millions and billions of pounds going to fucking rat catchers and whatnot for PPE. Just, yeah, you got to be a Tory donor as well. So slip Boris a tenner in the pub. Get me one of those lucrative contracts, Bojo. You know what I mean.
You'll scratch my back, I'll scratch your balls.
Oh, there's an image. It's no wonder nobody watches these streams.
Yeah. Oh.
That's been a weird one, actually, looking at the numbers and that, because like I'm saying, like our Twitch numbers have like kind of dwindled a little, but like your stream the other day managed to get like 10 people.
Oh, so happy with that.
Yeah.
But I did notice like two, maybe three people stop watching as soon as I mentioned, because they asked me, and they're like, what, favorite
Yeah.
type of underwear, and I'm not a squeamish individual. If you ask me a legitimate question, I'll try and answer it in the most constructive manner possible,
Yeah. It's
which I personally felt I did.
but it seems that people, because you were only streaming on Twitch alone, so I think people who usually are watching like now on Facebook, or if they're watching on YouTube, that they'll probably all just like flock to Twitch when it's just Twitch alone. But when we're
Yeah,
streaming on free platforms, they're all just spread out.
Because I know Caboose watches on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because it's better, because the thing is, you can join YouTube and you can follow the chat backwards.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that on Twitch.
Well, it's the same on Facebook. You can see like all the everything that people said. Like people can go on now and see the comments. Which
Yeah, exactly.
Got a bit quiet now. Where did Craig go? He's gone quiet. I just realised Craig's been very quiet for the last
okay, yeah.
couple of minutes, hours, well, half an hour. Oop.
Oh,
Has he been on, and we just haven't been able to hear him?
I could hear him, but it was quiet, and it like shot really loud.
Are you there?
On your settings for Discord, how high have you got your limiter set? Because if you mic, let me double check. So if you go, are you on your laptop or your phone?
On my phone.
So if you click on the settings wheel, and you come up with the settings, and you click on voice and stuff, you can change like your levels and stuff, and like change how like much sensitivity is. I mean, I'm gonna turn you up at my end now.
It's just on auto.
Yeah, we'll turn you up. It's okay. What level have you got him on? If you,
I've got it just on a general level, midway through. Like
okay,
the audio that comes through here is just like mid.
It's not that. It's for some reason Discord just stops us fucking work. Leave the chat and come back in. It was doing it the other night. Now.
I noticed. We thought it was like the Wi-Fi signal in your house, or it might be something else.
Well, the thing is, if the limiter's on auto, it means that it's constantly like adjusting the level to like keep it like level. But obviously, you're quite an animated person, so you might have to put it to a manual level. And also, Tucky, you might have to turn him up. If you click on his face and click on his face, you can up his level. So I've got him at like 140.
Right, give us 2 minutes. I'll fiddle on with that once I've beaten this hilly curl, churl, smurl, whatever the fuck they call them. But because you went absolutely quiet, and I thought you were having a break or something, or you attending to the kids. Right, got 2 chests in the process as well. Right, let's hazard a look. So, output volume for... I love how they've got output volume and you can go over 100%. Right.
Yeah.
Try talking now, Craig. Oh, there's nothing coming through. I've set it to that. So when it does reconnect, I'll get back on. Should be able to hear him all right.
Yeah, that should work. Unicorn?
There was just somewhere we could have it where it was just the party chat going through the audio.
Hmm.
But you can't get that on here. Bloody PS5.
Hopefully they'll sort it in an update later.
They won't.
Oh, wait a minute. I do think there is a way, but I haven't tested it. Can't you run party chat through your phone?
That's a long workaround and getting the phone connected up here.
Am I audible or not?
Kind of. You've just like
Fine.
snuck in.
Yeah. I put it back on auto.
Yeah, you might as well, put it back on auto. It kind of sounds like you're deep throating CP3 at the moment, so change it back to auto.
Deep. Ah. We'll get there.
I need to find some flowers.
Flowers. Whopper ones.
No, like flowers.
Oh,
I need.
sweet ones.
No, I need violet.
Cliff faces in Leeway. That's where you get them.
On the cliffs.
Yeah, like on the edge of the cliffs.
I need.
No, they're like one of them specially placed ones.
Fuck's sake. That's what you need to bloody ascend the guitar fire, lady.
Brian said that's an image I could do without. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Give us your mate. Damn it. Right. Yeah. The violets are found on the cliff face edges in Leeway, usually around about the mountains areas. I'm currently looking for villa berries or whatever they call them. Ooh, a chest with a force field around it. Crap. That didn't stop me glide in time.
Every time I think I found one, it's just mint.
No, it's like it grows off the side of the cliff, like outside on the cliff face itself. You got to be climbing to get one.
Well, I can't find any.
Let me double check me area because I know a few. Let's go to Quiyung, Quiyun, something like that. Once again, I watched a video on how to pronounce the names, just didn't take it in. Right. So these flowers. Well, I've teleported again to the wrong place. Bing. Oh, what's the ping? Right. So where are you, Violet? I know you're around here somewhere. Also get some ore while I'm at it. No, my luck will probably turn up as on one of the more achievable cliff faces. No, it's not the right flower. That's mint. I'm gonna have a tough time with it now, aren't I? Oop.
Oh, hang on, what's this? Could this be some? I think this is. Yay,
Yeah,
a
but
single bit.
how much of it do you need?
Well, I only need 3 for the first ascension.
Oh, there'll be more. Because the further you need to ascend and that, the worse it gets. Like I was watching a dude who's got them, and the characters he's trying to level up, and he's like, "Oh, but you need like slime, just normal slime," and I didn't like defeat many slimes when I was trying to level up, and now I need like 400 like slime concentrate or something like that, and I'm like, "Ah."
Yeah,
So I'm going to need that somewhere down the line.
I'll have shitloads of that. Really? This entire bloody cliff's only got 1 fucking flower on it.
Yeah, they are rare.
Well, I suppose this character is friggin' awesome.
I want to get enough pirate gems to wish for one, but I can't.
I was just doing them one at a time. I wasn't doing them in blocks of 10.
What, just wishing one at a time?
Yeah.
That's
I wished
some...
one. I was getting just weapons about maybe 6 times. I got weapons, and
Yeah.
then I got bloody Meteor Man, and then when I saved up enough to do another single one on its own, I got the bloody guitar lady. Lucky as fuck. The two rarest ones, I think, and fucking got them back to back off single wishes.
Oh my goodness, you must have wished hard.
2 fucking right.
Now you see, I've got six of the wishes now, and I'm thinking, do I wait and get 10 to get the definite 4-star, or do I try your luck?
Yeah, do you risk it for...
Go on, fudge it. I'm gonna risk it.
Risk it for a chocolate biscuit.
If this is all fucking weapons, I'm going to be mortified. So first off, Ferrous Shadow. So weapon. Next one.
Choose 3.
This one's going to be a weapon as well. Yep. It's Sharpshooter's
Oh,
Orb.
that's a nice one.
Next one. Still, I'm not getting any of the brightly coloured ones. And a Raven Bow. Nah, still blue. Another Sharpshooter's Orb. And this one, it's going to be another weapon, isn't it? Cool Steel. And my last one. Oh, this one's
Drum
purple.
roll, please.
It's purple. It's Chongyun, a new character. He's got ice and cards and swords. Ah. I'm happy with that.
GG.
Might have to start doing individual wishes now. That might be the way to go. Craig's opened up the world.
Oh.
Alright, so
Yeah.
what is this guy?
I can hear.
Right, level 9. Oh, he's big sword guy. Lucky for him, I've got the debate club. Artifacts, constellation, talents. What's your talents? Oh, profile. Cryo, his constellations is Nubis Caesar, a young exorcist from a family of exorcists. That's kind of bland, isn't it?
I mean, you can join the masturbate club again. I mean, no, November's over.
A big debate club, the massive debate club. That'd be a mint prop though, like the design of it. I think I'd actually make that as a cosplay prop myself. Just walking around with one of them. Whoosh. Right. Ah, crap. Come on, Icy. Ah, ah! Getting rapid fire shot by a whopper fruit. And shooting back. It's all gone quiet. Oh! Bit of the old on off, on off. Oh, so what's there? No.
Yeah, just because I'm doing a storyline, so you know, I don't want obviously the dialogue coming through.
All right. Shimmering nectar. There's quite a few chests around here. And you sneaky bugger, hiding in the bushes. I fucking hate these mages with a passion. Like I just got used to like being able to beat them like confidently, comfortably, and now they go and do this. Oh no, that's all Geo. Well, that's no good. Get some more chili. Beat more slimes. I see over there, there's a chest that's surrounded by air. Pick up what I can. Oh, more chilies. Achoo. Chili chicken. Oh, I thought she was going to give us a recipe. It's very spicy. She did give us a oh no, she gave us a quest reward. Alright, that's weird. But not going to say no to free chilies. We have 5 free chilies. Try and get up the hill. Wait for me stamina. That's something I need to do. I need to get more Geonculus. Can't do during combat. Who am I in combat with? And drop. Open the chest. Get the pittance that is inside. And there's another chest. I am chest galore today. At least I'm getting all of the boss scrolls. Well, not boss scrolls. Bosses are different different kettle of fish. Actually, speaking of, if I click the right button, all commissions are done. Bosses. All my bosses are now level 72. Apart from the ones that are not. I didn't know what the flowers were considered to be bosses. Well, if that's the case, that means I am under leveled. Greatly under leveled.
The wolf guy seems an interesting character.
Oh, Razor. You up to him? That's the one that Craig usually means.
Yeah, the one that speaks in like broken English.
Yeah.
Well, it's not broken. It's like he doesn't have the connecting words like the is's and theirs and stuff. It's just, you know,
Well,
very straight to the point.
He was raised in the wild as a wolf. And somehow he has a stand that's also a wolf.
Yeah. It's basically anime Tarzan.
That's actually a really good way of thinking about it, isn't it? Right then, where else in Leeway are you hiding, shite? Because all my bosses are now ridiculously overpowered compared to what I am.
Yeah, surely there should be a way to go back, just like because you've made a mistake.
Oh no, it's not a way to go back. That's how it just progresses. The only way I can go and face weaker enemies now is if I go on to other people's world. I suppose that's why I can kind of understand now why they've actually done it like that. Given like the current situation I'm in. Because on one hand, I'd be helping whoever's world I'm in, and I don't get overpowered because my bonuses are very minuscule in comparison.
Yeah, I get that.
Well, I'll have to get to the same like level, same adventure rank and whatnot. Now we can absolutely just brutalise the game. Love that word, brutalise. Proper Scottish word.
I think I might have also accidentally, well, not accidentally, joined the Fatui.
Le gasp. How the hell did you join the Fatui? Or is it just in story mode?
It's literally a mission where a guy's like, the guy that's in the church, he'd ask you to do some things and he's like, I shall consider you a member of the Fatui unofficially.
Ah, right, I get you. Don't shoot me. Oh, that's it. This one's getting it. Point blank in your eye. You fucking scumbag. I hate this. Have you ever had it where an enemy glitches in the middle of a cliff? That's currently where I'm stuck. Do. So have you unlocked the big wolf boss yet, Jonathan?
No, I've literally just started that quest line.
All right. Well, get them unlocked, and we'll pop over to your server. And I think it'll be an easy. Sure. Well, with me and Craig, it should be an easy win for you. And you get your achievement and whatnot, and I get my achievements.
Should be. Oh, all works in theory. This big sword guy's amazing. I love him.
What, Razor?
I'm just doing the test run for him now.
Ah, yeah.
I like. It's so like powerful. Like.
If you manage to team up with the right, with the right squad, he's necessary.
Well, in the test run, the twinning him up with the cook lady, Exo Zoom, and he works well. It's just it's like his hold attack. He just spins, and like, he just hits everything. It's like obnoxious.
Taking an age to kill this golem. I've only got used to beating them like in 4 minutes. I'd help Craig with that, that one quest where it's the vault where you've got to face like 5 of them.
Oh, I remember that quest.
Yeah.
I literally did it by dropping like all my ultimates on him at once. I had all 4 ultimates. And I just dropped one after the other.
Yeah, I had to use Barbara for Hydro, and then follow it up with Cryo. Da 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 da.
Oh, I need to change my settings. Someone's just joined my world randomly.
Who could it be?
It's a clue. I'm changing my multi setting because I've got it so it automatically accepts. Allow joining after approval.
That's the one you need. Yay! Eventually beat it. 52 experience. 52 fucking experience for beating that. I hate how little experience you get.
It's very clever at wanting to spend real money.
Oh, aye. That's to be expected, isn't it? It's free to play. Possibly the best free to play game I've ever played, though. get water flowers. Come on, Barbara. Come on, Barbara. Da-da-da-da-da. I'll mix that in. Boom. Done. Whopper flower nectar. And some shimmering nectar. Oh, I got some chilies as well. Can't believe I haven't done more of this area. Wonder why I didn't do more of this area. How close is your controller to the microphone? Jonathan?
It was mine.
Yeah.
10 centimeters. Why?
I just say the audio is picking it up really loud.
Oh. Okay, I want to have.
Ooh. Fuck.
Push the microphone back.
Ah, right. Sound like a haunted Victorian schoolboy screaming there.
Ah, so that was just the rubber of the microphone stand scraping across the table. Sorry.
This is like woo. And away we fly. To wherever there's another chest, because I need more Prisma gems, because doing individual wishes has got us thinking now.
Surely, if you use 10 wishes separately, it works the same way as using 10 wishes together.
Well, no, that's a thing, because the game dynamics shows that you're getting a guaranteed minimum 4-star. Like, there's sometimes where I've made batches of 10 wishes where I get like a 4-star and a 5-star, or 2 4-stars in. But it is all up to chance, and to be honest, it seems like, because Craig said there, he got a 5-star and a 4-star just by doing individual wishes one after the other. So I'm thinking to myself, well, you know, what's the point in going for 10 when I've got enough Prisma gems for a few wishes, not much, but a few, and I could be sitting here like leveling up a new character now, rather than waiting while I do the 10 wishes grind.
Swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing. I was thinking of doing 10 individual wishes, like separate, see what I get, and compare that to doing the 10 wishes normally, and then comparing like which one I get the rarer items on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, obviously, it's just like it's not really a scientific test, because the odds are set for each different one, and I could end up getting a lot of rare items or a lot of rare characters, and on the other hand, I could get out. But I'd be interested to see how it all pans out.
Well, it's like everything, isn't it? It's the chance, in it.
Ah, water guy. No, he belly bounced me.
Just seeing Guitar Lady's ultimate. Very nice.
Very, very nice. Craig's a lucky man.
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to go through and just get all the characters rather than just having to get piles and piles of like 3-star feckin' crap weapons that I'm not going to use. I don't use the weapons apart from like the bait club, but I need to get like 5-star weapons. And at the moment, I think I'm only like 4-star at best.
Same here.
Yay! I electrocuted him to death.
I quite like knocking them off the edge of the boundaries because that kills me like instantly.
Oh yeah, when you just bash them off into the water, and they're drowning, and they're like, oh, and then everything just spawns next to you. It's like, haha. Still an acquired skill, because they've got ways of like wriggling out.
It reminds me very much of Dynasty Warriors, this rock spear guy.
Rock spear, which, hang on.
I'm doing the test run for like the new character.
Vago, Blazing, Wolf Boy, Frozen Ardor. Oh no. Wait.
Yeah.
Is that the one? That's the character I got.
Not the ice one, the one that does rock. I have noticed this though.
Oh, the Zohongi.
Yeah, that's the one. He's only the second character to use a spear.
Use his ultimate. His ultimate's amazing.
Well, the only other characters I know that have a spear is the cook and now him. I don't know any other character with a spear.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll bring more out.
It's so good, like nuking down characters, like 1v1.
Yeah.
And I like how his R2 attack changes depending on whether you hold it or not.
That's for all.
Like if you press it, it gives you like a tower that gives you like a buff.
Yeah, there's a sensitivity thing to it as well. It's the same with circle attacks. You can do a more powerful like strike if you keep your finger on circle.
Okay, his ultimate's obnoxious. He just wipes out the dinosaurs.
Yep. Drops a meteor on your enemy. Oh, there we go. Everybody getting the water.
I have noticed it's the first one to have like a proper animation for it. Like none of the other characters have like an animation.
Well, I killed it. Did that thing where you kill it, but it spawns back for some reason. There we go. Just trying to get chests to see what I can get. Aha!
My sound from my TV's not coming through, is it?
It's just a little bit. It's more so the buttons on your controller.
I'll turn TV down then.
It's not like bad. It's just I know that
I know,
a
but
few of the viewers will be able to hear it.
I know here at SunnyCon though, we only have the finest of sound quality.
The finest. Are you broadcasting through headset or through microphone?
No, because I wouldn't be able to wear 2 pair of headphones at the same time. So it's the soundbar on the lowest for my TV, and I've obviously got my headphones on for you lot.
Oh. So I don't play the audio through the TV in my headphones. It's just use. The actual gameplay audio comes through the capture card.
Yeah. Obviously, I've got a capture card yet.
We need to get everyone a proper setup.
In time.
Well, if we've got a gaming channel now, we've got to put interesting content out there. Or we can just do the popular thing what every YouTuber's doing. Play Among Us with other YouTubers. I've seen some
I'm
of the
sure
viewing numbers.
we'll put out the fight.
Well, I've got loads of ideas for like different challenges, like weeb game related as well. I've been given my next weeb game to stream, which is Berserk Band of the Hawk. Which to get a platinum, you need a minimum of 9 playthroughs. So I'm looking forward to that challenge. Yeah, 9 minimum of 9 playthroughs of the whole game to get every like trophy and item and shit. So I am looking forward to that challenge. And potentially failing it at the same time.
Well, I know a few games I think would work well if we ever want to do like a podcast where, you know, we get a
pre-recorded
set of things to talk about.
Oh well, I've got loads of ideas for that as well. It's getting everybody together. I'd like to do that in studio because I used to do podcasts with a geek show, and you just can't beat actually like just being in the room with with everybody.
Mm.
Like the tangents would go on.
Didn't the Geek Show used to be on Channel 5?
Oh no, not that geek show. The geek show. They do podcasts, reviews, news, and I'd highly recommend them to anybody. Yeah, if you go on the keyframe part, there's some of my old anime reviews in there.
Did you have like a sort of online persona, or was it just?
Oh no, just Tucky. I run an anime convention. That's what makes me qualified to give anime reviews. I'm not just some nobody YouTuber with an opinion and a big crowd. No, I actually put myself in debt for my craft.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that myself this year, putting myself in debt for like something I love. And I thought, nah, it can wait till next year. Needs to get the holiday paid off first.
Life's too short. That's always my thing anyway. Right, what I was going to do was go to my inventory and find where I can get more geostones. Because I've got a Genoculus resonance stone. Show me where it is. Ah, is that the last packet?
Second to last. There's one more.
How's Mam?
No, I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
Hey. You're an intelligent bloke, and you deserve as much intelligence as you give. You know, deep philosophical conversation.
What? I can't hear anything coming through.
Go on. Well, you can't hear Unicorn at all?
Nah.
It's coming through crystal clear for me. I mean, maybe if I know if you've upset a unicorn, you know they're invisible to you, so you need to make amends.
I don't upset unicorns.
I mean, yeah. Have you muted him accidentally on
No.
Discord?
No mute.
just to be on the safe side, I left the chat and come back.
Yay, I can hear you now.
Fucking Discord, man, it's a pile of wank.
Yeah, it's one of those things. When it works really well.
Yeah.
When it doesn't work,
Just wants to be a
it's like
third sandwich.
I'm just thinking, like, in 3 streams, you've called something wank at least 3 times. This stream is sponsored by Wank. Enjoy yourself.
Wank.
I'll have
you
to
want to
find,
lower your
I'll find something
are you-
that's better. for
yeah,
next time.
and maybe we could be like one of them. Come up with a thing. Have you got like issues with like high blood pressure, stress, sadness, heart attacks in your family? Medication doesn't work. Have a wank.
I'm sitting here saying, yes, I do have all of the above.
Have a wank.
I don't need to. I've got a
Got no
person
one.
for that.
Get somebody else to do it for you.
I've got a person for that.
You want me to get in touch with my people? Got one specifically for wanks.
You got arthritis? We've got guys to wank you off for you. Experts in the field.
Arthritis.
Eh?
Half leftist.
The arthritis might be good for that. Like the knobbly knuckles might feel good.
Oh.
And maybe you mix that you mix in that with Parkinson's, you got a free vibration function.
Oh, no, God, Jonathan. That's enough of that.
Hey, for once, it wasn't me that loaded.
Jesus. F.H. Christ. Whatever the hell his name was.
Jesus Frank Christ.
Yeah. Jesus Frederick Christo.
Holy Testicle Tuesday.
But
It's
this is
it's
Thursday, isn't
Thursday.
it?
Yeah.
Shit, it's Thursday.
I know.
Well, strip
I
me
need
naked
to-
and tickle my pinky.
I need to do a specific domain tomorrow because it's only available Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. I need it for my weapon ascension bloody materials. Them crack tooths.
Oh, the boreal wolf cracktooth. Sounds
Wait.
like the oh no. See, I want to say something, but I don't want to upset people. Or say anything incriminating that may land me in a court of law. It was a good analogy as well.
It doesn't
Michael-
matter. It doesn't matter
Michael-
what you say. Somebody can edit it so that the words come out in whatever order they want them to.
Yeah, but yeah.
Michael
If you-
Tugwell is an honest, legitimate businessman and never done anything wrong. Or tax evasion, anything in his life.
I did do that. There's people
said-
saying that I do tax evade, even though I don't.
If you've said fuck little them children, some people will change that so it's in the order to make it sound bad.
Mm. Oh, by the way, how do you get to the bank? I'm in Leeway and I want to rob the bank.
Right, so the bank is upstairs.
Follow all the stairs. There'll be a fatui guard at the door.
And a wifey in bondage behind the counter with those come hither and rob me eyes.
Our name's Bondage.
Is her name Bondage? If so, yes, a hell of a name.
And this is in the main city.
Yeah,
Or is
like
it-
it's one of them. Have you been in the mission where there's a storyteller?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm in Lee Harbour. I need to go up to Leeway, which is
Yeah.
a different place.
So take yourself up to there. Oh, message.
I'll tell you what I do need to do. I need to go knock a bloody geo-hypostasis.
Have you done the wolf mission. Have you unlocked the wolf mission, Jonathan? Or are you still...
I've just done I've done the first one
right.
because I was doing the test runs to get the free gold and stuff.
Yeah. Have you unlocked the...
Yeah, that's not the thing. You've just done the test run. There's actually a story mission in the game
No,
where you
that's
come
what he's
across.
saying. Craig, he's done the story mission. He's doing the story mission currently.
Ah.
Cherry Aid. Possibly one of the better of the alternative pops. It's Sneeze Through Crush though, like the off-brand lilt.
Okay, so I just need to go and ask Amber about Wolf Boy.
Yeah, so Jonathan, do that. Get the mission unlocked. Me and Craig will come over and we'll help you out on it.
Well, want the wolf?
I fucking need to kill that wolf.
Okay, it sounds like a plan.
Never before in the United Kingdom since Gladiators has wolf needed to die.
I remember when someone got disqualified because he kegged someone.
Yeah, that was Wolf.
He
Pull the dude's
I
pants
fell
down.
off somebody's pants down.
Which, looking back on it, is technically sexual assault.
Yeah.
It's back before anyone cared, though.
I mean, it was Wolf. You wouldn't mess with him. You don't mess.
Dude had a cola vendor machine in his house. He was cool. I wonder what he's doing now. Hey Google, what's Wolf from Gladiators up to?
On the website thesun.co.uk, they say, he currently lives in New Zealand and is a regular on the Kiwi cage fighting scene. Wolf returned to the 2008 Gladiator revamp where his standing ovation on entering the arena is said to have lasted 5 minutes holding up the filming.
There you go. He's a cage fighter in Australia.
Ah. Found his true calling.
He's like a Southern Hemisphere version of Wolverine. Because no, you think about it, in X-Men, Wolverine was up in Canada doing cage fighting, and Wolf's now down in New Zealand doing cage fighting. So there's got to be something goes on there. I think when they used to play Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf anytime he got pissed off. Literally a man famous just for being angry. What a guy.
Like the third member of Game Grumps.
I thought you said gay, grumpy gays or something. I was like, that. Still got sanding dust all over my hands. And in my hair. I'm thinking of getting a haircut for tomorrow. What the hell is this? Alexis. Right, let's resonate with more Geonculus and see if I can't get more. Up my stamina. Oh,
When you combine Razor's R2 attack and then go to the bloody fiery guitar wifey and use her R2 attack, you just launch the enemies across the map.
Well, Parmon's just admitted to getting high.
What, the food speaks?
Yeah, she was like saying So they went to Amber. He's like, we've met this guy. He says, she's like, oh, I have no idea. Have you been eating, magic mushrooms again? And he's like,
Ah,
well, what color are they? And he's like, oh, they're purple. I had a few yesterday. But that's not the point.
yeah. Genshin Impact condones a magic mushroom consumption.
Well,
It's gotta be difficult. I've got one. I've resonated with one of them junculus things, which basically tells you where shit is. And there's one in the middle of the ocean.
It might be in the sky.
Nope.
there is one I saw that was underwater. So there must be a hero that can go underwater.
No. There's like there was one. It's got to be on that ship, isn't it? God damn it. There was one that was a secret island. So I'm assuming this one's going to be. Oh, it might be on this landmass over here as well. You know what? Landmass. I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to swim out of that big ass ship just to find out it hasn't got anything on it. Because on my luck, I'd fucking drowned. Whee! Oh crap! Trying to go swimming without stamina.
Nope.
And don't forget, have you made the food that allows you to like get a small piece of your stamina back?
Oh, says I. Right, I'm going to try that now. I'm actually going to risk swimming. Because I do have food that I don't know if I've cooked any food that makes the stamina come back. I assume. Oh no, there's a little triangle which shows that that's where it is. Restores 60 stamina. Oh, that did not restore much stamina. Oh, that is... I'm in the shit now. I'm in the middle of the ocean. And it doesn't allow us to take any more stamina. Shit. Crap. It's now fingers crossed time to see if I can get to the ship in time. Or I'm going to drown. Nah, drowned. Shit! Shit biscuit. I didn't know when you took stamina one, it puts a timer on it.
It also does that for reincarnation food as well.
Yeah. I knew about the food one, but bastards. Right, plan B. Get to the top of this mountain, jump off it, and then try and glide down. Those sailors are hiding something. At least I've took one that decreases me stamina consumption for a bit. So it hopefully shouldn't be as taxing as the rest of it. Right then. Ooh, bird egg. Just double check. Decreases speed consumption for 25%. Right. Geronimo! And hopefully this ship has the Geonculus that I need. It does. It has shown up. And I can see it. Well, the glide was a lot easier than the swim. Although, I'm brought aboard the Pearl Galley by Luoxia. Oh, I'm terrible at pronunciation. Ah, it takes you on board. There's one rule. Guests are only allowed here by invitation.
You make your own invitation.
That's basically what it's just Tara says. She's like, giggle, don't worry, you didn't come in with, you just accidentally came in. And now I am the smooth operator. I've got to go talk to every fucker on board.
Oh yeah, I've done that mission. You got to do a bunch of jobs for people.
Ah, people can feck off. Should do their own jobs. Lazy bar stewards. Right, who's speaky to next? Lee the Ninth. Hang on, everybody on board's the same people I've met on land. They know who I am. They know my secrets even at sea. Oh. Mission. Oh. Yes, got flowers. Okay, so I need to somehow get up top there. And I need to go on land. Screw that. They won't let us up. So how the hell do I climb to the top? Oh, wait, there's pillars. There are pillars. Ah, but there's a roof. Ah, I think I know how to get up. Ah, apparently I don't.
Just giving up there. I'm in the process of looking for clues.
Da 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 da. Is that where you're looking for the wolf hook?
No, I'm in that little hunter's village.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm there.
Good luck with it.
Yeah, I found 3 clues. So I think after I've done this, it's gonna like boost me to the next section.
Which should be the big feck off wolf.
The big bad wolf.
Right, how do I get up yonder? This is gonna be a tricky one. Haha! Positioning. And Geo. And I'm back to Leeway Harbour. Ah, it would appear I'm out of resonance stones. I've got the Anemonculus one, but I don't have the Geomonculus one. Floob. Ah. It would appear my reputation in Leeway has increased. Let's see where all these mining equipment, mining gems are. Craig disconnected again? Or big
No,
quiet?
I'm still here.
Still there?
I'm just busy fighting Geo hyperstasis. So I'm kind of concentrating.
Alright, sorry.
It's going quite well. Oh, fuck,
Good.
run away.
You spoke too soon.
Nah, it was powering up the bloody column, so it was going to do that burst that does big damage.
Yes, daughter.
So I've got it down to 1/5 health.
Right, that's all done, and I'm off to
Big Wolf.
Wolf Fang.
Yes. Big Wolf.
So if you want to send me an invite, I'll accept it, and we'll kind of, gank this wolf out.
Oh no, there's no need for us to send an invite and that. We just join you. You just accept our invite.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Did you say it right now? I just went a bit weird.
Maybe. Who knows?
Barbara.
I will say I was like a weird ghost child. Like I was literally doing it, and then a child like just appeared out of like nothingness.
It happens.
Mm. Hey, I've just been thinking. Do you know Amber? Is she a knight of Avernus, or outriders separate to that? Because they refer to her as such, but they've never outrightly said that she is a knight of Avernus.
I don't think she's a knight per se.
Yeah, she's an outrider, so she's a scout, isn't she, essentially? And that Kaya, he's not a knight either, because he's in charge of the cavalry.
Yeah. There's lots of like subcontractors in there.
Yeah. I wonder. Obviously, I presume they're going to introduce the home city to the Fatui eventually.
They're doing Dragonspire next, which is the electric one.
No, we've not met the god of that yet.
Well, no, that's the thing. It's at the end of all of the missions and all the storylines so far. They kind of like brush over it, like, oh, we're going to head off to Dragonspire, where the Lord Raiden is, and you're like, oh, Raiden, like
Oh,
Mortal
didn't
Kombat.
it say, like, it showed a cutscene, didn't it, about there being two rulers?
Oh no, there's like
well,
gods. There's 7 gods.
No, I'm saying that particular area, didn't they do like a thing called the Raven, which is about there was 2 rulers. One was noble and kind, and one was cruel and wicked.
Oh no, that's you know when you oh god, what was it when the one who poisoned Storm Terror?
Yes.
She's one of them of legend. Like she's got her own cryo thing. Apparently there's some big Fred storyline that's going to go through the whole thing, and she's like a central part of it.
Yeah, because she freezes him, doesn't she? And then she rips out his cryo.
Yeah.
But it never says what it does to him. It didn't say if it makes him weaker or whether it's made him mortal or what.
Well, you find when you get to the end of the Leeway story with Child, that there's a whole like host of shit that goes down.
Sweet.
Shit. Yeah, came into this one too fucking cocksure of myself. Let's run away and fight another day. I hate being underpowered. Fucking hate it.
Keep practicing. You'll get there in time. We believe it. We believe.
Could have used new Cryo Boy, but I've got to stick with the tried and trusted formula. Of which I need a Hoarfrost core. 2, actually, 2 Hoarfrost cores.
Hey, I beat the motherfucker.
Whoop, whoop.
Now I can level up Meteor Man.
Zahongi.
Meteor.
Yeah, he's so meteor. He's meatier than the average man.
It's Zhongli.
Zahongli or yeah.
Zong. You don't pronounce the H, it's just Zhongli.
He's so Zongli. He has no body on his own. Oh.
And he's now at level 50.
No, you fucker.
I need some of them salty chocolate balls on a tray to upgrade my weapon.
Add 2 sticks of butter. 3 or 4 egg whites. Oh no,
Yeah,
it's not that.
I love that chef. I love that chef song.
Who'd have thought he was a Scientologist there?
The episode where they actually finally killed off Chef, obviously because the actor had died, they had to they just used like previous clips.
Yeah, I think it was a bit shocking because like they killed him off in the program because he died in real life, but they made him a paedophile.
No, they made him a
Yeah.
Scientologist.
Yeah, which are essentially paedophiles in South Park.
Yeah, but did you not get the speech? They were like, well, no, that wasn't Chef. That was what this awful group of people did to him. That's what this awful group of people turned him into. And it was basically a dig at Scientologists saying, well, you took away our friend. So,
They do.
way to the piss out.
They take away a lot. Do Scientologists?
Oh, I've seen many depressing documentaries.
Who would
I
have
think
thought religion's a bad thing?
Yes, it's not perfect. I will agree.
So the song's 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, 3 or 4 egg whites, mix in a stick
Uh-huh.
of butter, and mix it all good and nice.
Stick it all in a bowl, baby.
Stir with a wooden spoon. That's next time we're karaoke, I'm singing that.
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you what I'm going to learn for karaoke. Tina Turner's "Rolling Down a River."
Rolling
all the
down
time.
a river. Big it was a big wheel keeps on
Turning. Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon if karaoke is at next SunnyCon, we don't know. We haven't decided yet.
We might.
Yeah.
No, I mean board party potentially. We got the hook up on that. Board party karaoke board party. Imagine that as the theme.
Yeah, but the one rule is you're not allowed to sing Titanic's "My Heart Will Go On."
No, that's the last one. That's the finale song. Every night in my dreams. Oh, we'll get Donna to sing it as well.
No, we should all get together, like all the stuff in like a choir formation, singing like 3-part harmony.
Yeah. So many plans.
So many things to do. Next year, oof, busy year.
Well, we've still got to see, because the thing is, like, we've got to see if the ferry's actually taking private bookings, and if not, then
We're fucked.
for a boat party at least.
Yeah.
A lone ship in Guyun, 9 Pillars of Peace to do, and Trials of Tyanique. You up to that, Wolf, yet, Jonathan?
Yeah, but I'm waiting for you to send me an invite.
Oh, fucking hell.
Been stood here for the last 10 minutes waiting.
Oh, I didn't know.
I did say. I can see you're talking to the storyteller. That village you're in now, is that...
Well, me? I'm in Levy.
Yeah.
I'm down by the docks. Hanging out with where unreputable people do.
Right, I've sent an incoming approval thingy. I am going to take a tinkle, I thinkle.
Accept. Okay, I think I've accepted you.
Nope.
Ah, there we go.
There we go. We're in. Dang, dang, dang.
Oh, Mark, you only gives... Okay. Accept. Right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and take a tinkle, I thinkle, while this loads us in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a healthy stream.
Be clear. Lean back and think of England.
It's taking a piss in Jerusalem, fucking blares out from an orchestra from nowhere. Isn't that Jupiter? The Holst's planets?
Yes. So basically what it was, Princess Diana liked the song so much, they made a version, just for her. and because it's like a mix between Jupiter and Pomp and Circumstance,
Ah,
which is that one which is like da 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 da.
yeah.
Kind of
Ah,
shows you what a big impact she had on the people, because I mean they still play it at the last night at the proms,
yeah.
and I
Well,
mean she's been deceased 20 years.
yonks. I found your
Ooh,
chest. Yeah,
exquisite.
you were on it. Just gather some items while I'm here. It's great to fight enemies that are a much lower level.
You just like one shot in.
Yeah. Like, don't get us wrong, I like the challenge of the game, but like I've earned the right to like beat the shit out of them in like 2 moves.
Hey everybody, have you seen my nuts?
They're big and salty and brown.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever need a quick pick me up, just stick my nuts in your mouth.
Have to change the word more nuts, otherwise you get done for copyright.
Nah. It's cool on YouTube. YouTube will just say, "Oh, we heard a bit of a song here. And they'll go, do you want to mute it?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I'll just mute the 2 seconds that I'm singing."
Did you hear what PewDiePie got copyrighted for?
Oh, what did PewDiePie get DMCA'd?
So basically, him and KSI did a meme review together, and he played "My Heart Will Go On the recorder, and the copyright struck him for it.
Rightfully so. Fucking songs on the record is ridiculous.
And what was the other thing? But this was happening while KSI was like screaming down an Alpone.
I dare say that they'll have kept an eye on it. Oh, another exquisite chest. They'll have kept an eye on it because all the big YouTubers, if there's any chance, oh, there's a chest in the tree.
Jeez.
All the way up yonder.
I remember there was like a glitch where Markiplier was doing a stream, and he wanted people to like spam in the comments like those paddles that are like yay and nay. And,
oh yeah.
It was terrible. Not only did people get their like YouTube channel cancelled, they got like
it was Twitch. Because part of Twitch's terms and conditions is you don't spam. And with him telling them to do that, then they got fingered for. Like,
Markiplier's never been on Twitch. It was definitely on YouTube because people got their got their Google accounts shut down.
I saw it on because I saw this chest over here.
Let's get some carrots.
Because I remember Markiplier got it, and he says like, "Well, if you're going to punish them, punish me."
Markiplier's in hospital at the minute.
He's in
in hospital. He's got issues with his stomach. It keeps knotting.
Ah.
So they basically sucked out the food that he had eaten, and they were like, "If you can poop, we can let you go home."
Ah. Well, we're gonna have him at SunnyCon at 1 year. Donna was well up for having him over. She got his YouTube channel and whatnot, and started watching and became a fan. And then we found out how much his agent said he was, and that kind of put us off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, isn't it like 40,000 a day?
Oh no! Have a guess. Have a guess how much we were quoted for 1 day of Markiplier.
I think it's 40,000, so I'm going to say 40,000.
Higher.
Higher?
Yeah.
And this is for him to turn up. This doesn't include any travel costs or anything.
Well, no. This is appearance fee alone.
65.
Lower. Yeah, you're actually close with the original one.
So 45.
Higher.
50.
50. 50k
Fucking
for.
ridiculous.
Well, no,
Stuff
this
here.
this is the thing, like, because like I said, this is what we were quoted, so this is not 100% like what Markiplier may or not charge. This was through a third party, so this isn't direct from him. But it's round about that. You've got to think these celebrities who come to conventions and whatnot, they charge usually how much they'd make in a day. And with Markiplier, I can see that being like the case, because I mean, people were saying like this is going a few years back. This might have changed. Like when we were looking at the likes of David Tennant and whatnot. I mean, it wasn't for the anime convention itself, but it was for like just curiosity, really, because we knew an agent who had them on their books, and it's like, oh, there's David Tennant here, and it's like, oh, how much does David Tennant cost? Have a guess how much David Tennant. This was back 3 years ago. How much David Tennant would
so if
cost?
it's well, that would have been at the height of, well, not the height of his Doctor Who, but like it would have still been very well known for Doctor Who. So I'm thinking like 100,000.
Higher. This is
Higher?
this is for 1 day appearance and signing session.
Well, actually, okay. Craig, I want to ask you something. Would you say David Tennant is as famous as Benedict Cumberbatch?
Well, we've got Benedict Cumberbatches as well, if you want that.
Oh no, I know his is 250,000. Because you know, I was on the toilet at the time when I heard that, and I was like, I'm glad, but otherwise I would have missed my pants.
Well, no, you've got to think David Tennant is not just Doctor Who. He is a respected movie star and star of the screen. Not only that, he is also a really good Shakespearean actor.
So
He's also
175?
in fucking thingy. He's Twigs out of fucking Kung Fu, Tree Fu Tom.
Yeah, he's a voice actor as well. Scrooge McDuck. But yeah, 175k.
Yes, it's right, 175. Woo!
So that this is the thing that people don't understand when the conventions get guests like Tennant and whatnot, or Mark Hamill, and they're like, oh well, you know, why they're charging $200 for a signature? It's like, well, the event's got to make money somehow, because that 200 probably not going to cover the fee. The event's probably subsidising that with their own ticket sale money, so there's no winner there. And like for some of them, it depends what type of contract they negotiate actually, because the way the contracts we negotiate are, we pay outright a fee, and we get certain things for that fee. We get like one free signature, certain amount of signing sessions, certain amount of panels, talks, outside media if it's requested, which it never is. We always get like people who are like, oh, can I have a press pass? And it's like, oh, would you like to interview our guests and that? And they're like, no. It's like, so you're media, but you don't want the chance to speak to like a voice actor from America who rarely comes to the UK anyway, but you know, you just got to pass that up in your media. There's only one press agency that ever takes us up on it, and it's the Geek Show. And their interviews are really good with the guests, because Rob knows what he's talking about.
I don't know if it'll be when Jonathan gets here, but the sword's not here to activate the wolf.
I'm on my way now.
Well, where are we? Oof. I am miles away.
Yeah, we got caught up in like conversation.
I was just collecting shite.
Yeah, this is the thing though. You're like 175 for 1 day. On top of that, he's gonna want at least a 4-star hotel, want transport there and back, and possibly have like family members to come with him.
Well, no, this is the thing, right? We don't know that. We only know a flat out fee per day. The guest contracts broken down into different sections. Like you say, there's flights, which would probably be business class, because ain't no way somebody who's starred in a Hollywood movie is coming anything like any economy class or out like that. Plus, can't blame them. It's a comfortable flight. You know, they're going out of their way. They're traveling. It's to be expected. Business class flights. Return to the US around about that time was $8,000 for the flights alone. So you got that on. Hotel, you'd expect the best hotel. 5-star, 4-star at a push.
Sandman, isn't it? Is our
Yeah.
go-to.
Sandman Signature. It's a 4-star hotel. You're looking at about $5,000 per night for like the proper penthouse suite and whatnot. There's also, if you're looking at Hollywood guests, there'll probably be a security issue because big stars will get hounded, and having like a usual like gopher or handler or volunteer follow them around, you need a professional assistant for the weekend.
Yeah, like Donna's dad.
So you're looking at approximately, let's say £10 an hour minimum. You're looking at about another $5,000 if you're just employing that one person. On top of that, so what have we done? We've done guests, we've done hotels. Per diem, which is a daily allowance, which is for their food, eating out and whatnot. Usually it is around about 100. Well, for voice actors, it's around about anywhere from 50 to 150 a day. For Hollywood stars, I'd assume they're looking around about the 200, 250 mark per day for every day they're here. That includes flights. Personal transport, taxis to anywhere. That's anywhere for, let's say, about £100 because taxis take you anywhere. Or if they are really, really insistent on it, you get a private car, chauffeur driven, potentially a limousine. And then you're looking at another £5,000 on top of that.
Big money, isn't there? A lot of money to be made.
Well, this is the thing. Like I say, if they are big Hollywood stars, like Hollywood's wages is ridiculous. Like the amount stars get paid in Hollywood. Like I think The Rock alone earns about $3 million just from turning up on set and doing fuck all. I mean, he's an extreme end of it because he's The Rock. Plus, ain't nobody fucking scamming The Rock out of his money. You know what I mean? Dude ripped his own security gate off because he was late for a taping. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Right, so basically, The Rock is in his like mansion / compound, and there was an electrical fault, which meant that his security gate, his high security gate, would not work, and he was late for a meeting. And The Rock's one of these people who he makes a good impression. If he says he's going to be there on time, he's going to be there on time, and he ain't going to fuck about. He's very courteous on that to people. If he's expected on set, he'll be on set at the right time. Really good professional ethos. And
a very nice bloke.
This gate basically had trapped them inside his house. So they tried to get a repairman out. The repairman would have been an extra hour, and he did not want to be late for this filming. So he just went outside and ripped the gate clean off the wall. Like this is a proper high quality steel gate, proper dead bolted into his wall, and he just fucking rips it off like it's nout. He rips it off like it's a waxing strip. And he posts a picture of it like that. I need my gate repaired. Just casual as out, like proper nonchalant. And it's like, you fucking, he's ripped the shit. He's put the work in.
Yeah, didn't Arnold, like when that guy tried to like drop kick Arnold Schwarzenegger, he thought someone had just like accidentally walked into him.
Oh yeah. You've got a aero homunculus thing here.
Yeah, I'm just getting it. That's what I've been looking for.
Yeah, like it's weird. Like Hollywood stars. Like the thing is, we are in a society where like if you've got looks like that, you will just get money thrown at you. Whether it's like the legit ways or the after dark kind of ways, you're getting money thrown at you. There's no such thing as a poor hot person.
Yeah.
It was one of the things that I wanted to do for like the YouTube as an experiment. Like go through the ring fit, lose the weight, build a bit of muscle, get at least slightly toned, and see like just how much more opportunity or like money I get or just more viewers based on my appearance. And because I mean right at the moment it's just fat guy playing games. That's who I am. Just fat guy that nobody gives a shit about playing games for a convention that barely anyone's heard of. But if I was fucking
Yeah.
the shit, different story.
I do find that weird that not many people know about us, considering like we are like one of the biggest in, the Northeast.
Well, you've got to look at the global aspect of it, and like trying to sell SunnyCon for years as a Sunderland convention. Like not many people knew we existed then. Like in Sunderland. Now the sword's not here in the ring.
I think it's because are you meant to have like a conversation with them before
Yeah.
the sword appears?
Yeah, he says like, "Oh, come back and I'll train you."
Ah,
Right. Do you want to have right? Have that conversation. I'll boot me sell out. How do I?
Sorry,
boot me sell
guys.
out? That's all right. We've got time.
I don't think we need to be out for that. It's only the fucking level ascension quest that you can't do in multiplayer, isn't it?
I don't know, Jonathan. Can you talk to him?
No, I've literally like I stood there like staring at him for 5 minutes and they just like stared back, unblinking.
No, if you talk to him, you get he'll say, "Oh,
No,
you're,
but
you're rapscallion, come and train with me."
the cutscene activates automatically, doesn't it?
No.
Oh, for goodness sake! I've been trying to glide for so long to like get this chest because you can't seem to climb up the spire. Like, how on earth are you meant to get it?
Oh, just ignore it. You'll find somewhere high enough to jump off to get it.
As hell if you had Venti.
Well, I did. I got it in the first time, but she like walked over the chest when it. Oh, fuck's sake!
Fudge.
For the love, yeah, vag.
Vag. Do.
Yeah, let me go back to single player. I'll just boot you out a sec.
That's all right.
Kick.
Kick me! I have been kicked.
You're a vaginal squelch.
No!
It was the friendliest kick I could possibly do. My foot gently caressed the buttock as it pushed you, away.
Toward your destiny. Right. What can I do in leeway? Buy some fish? No. There's no fish. I've got paint under my watch. I've just noticed.
What?
Paint under my watch.
Oh.
Like I've been scraping paint off all day.
Yeah.
And I've got it all over my Fitbit. Ah, it's caked on.
You got paint on your Fitbit.
Yeah, like the scraped off paint that is.
Ah.
I don't know how if that's actually with it. Got full cam. That's how dirty the back of my watch. My Fitbit is. It is a watch. Still use it as a watch. I mainly use it as a watch. Also, it's great to see that my heart's still beating at times. Just scrape the dirt off.
Just let me know when you're ready for to jump back in.
I'll be waiting.
In the shadows.
I'll be waiting. Well,
That's I sang it so it's two songs.
Yeah.
Confusing. I get that confusing. You know, Cool for Cats. I get that mixed up with The Offspring. Well, no, actually, I kind of auto-tune them together.
What, Pilfered Cats? You mean the entertainer? That song
No.
they play for the cat food advert?
No, the. It's Cool for Cats. That.
Never heard of it.
We should make a parody song up, taking the piss out of current affairs with copywriting.
Nah, fuck
We're
that.
banned,
Not
we're
worth my
banned,
time.
we're banned. Now we're banned can be called Run DMCA.
Don't sue me. Don't sue me. Or just add an extra beat in.
Yeah. Oh, what's it? 1,000 DMCAs a day, babe. That's what I get.
There are
1,000
9 million DMCAs in YouTube on Twitch. That's a fact. It's a thing we can't escape. What was that song? 9 million bicycles in Beijing. Like who looks at the lyrics to that and goes, "There's 9 million bicycles in Beijing," and goes, "You know what? Gotta sing about that." And somebody goes, "You know what? You should sing about that as well." Like, where's the friend network that turn around and go, "No, it's a terrible idea."
Yeah, there is like some weird songs. I mean, I quite like the song by what's it called? What's it called now? It's the same guy who sings "She's Always a Woman to Me."
I don't know.
Yeah, the guy who sings that, he's the same singer who also sings Piano Man.
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel. Well, we didn't start the fire. God, those lyrics must be hard.
Oh, they did like updated ones. Like they always do update, like when they did Video Killed the Radio Star instead. It's like DVD killed the video star now.
I didn't know who updated the songs.
And then it's Blu-ray killed the DVD star. And now it's streaming killed everything. Go home.
Virtual reality porn.
No, but the Cool for Cats Offspring, I mix it with right in the chairs as my friend's got a girlfriend and he hits up. No, is it? No, we're there.
The only
No, wrong
Offspring
one.
songs I know is the one from Crazy Taxi.
It's oh, my mind's just farting at the moment. That's what's gone through me head. It's not the Get a Job song. It's the it's Pretty Fly for a White Guy.
Itchy, itchy, itchy. Ha 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 ha. Itchy, itchy, itchy.
That's the one.
Ha 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 ha. Wouldn't count good. Go to Kuchi Kachi said.
Copyright free lyrics.
Un, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco, seis.
Yeah. And what's the other one? He said, I wanted a 13, but I got a 31. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I've kind of accepted. I'm quite a pale individual, so I might learn that song. I reckon I could do it justice.
I
Can
know
we jump
it's
back in your
kinda
game?
hard just to get along today. The subject isn't cool, but he fakes it anyway. He
Hey!
may not have school and he may not have he may not have class, he may not have style. But everything he lacks, well, he makes up in denial. He's cool for cats. That's how my brain like processes that song.
I love it.
And he goes, cool for cats.
Right, I'm coming up to like a ruin now.
Ruin.
Is there a sword in the ground?
No, you got to talk to the Wolfie and be like, yo.
Yo! So I found 2 dead wolves.
Dead wolves.
Well, yeah, from his pack.
Ah, right. Just chilling. Literally.
Well, they are laid there, eyes open, unblinking, so presumably dead.
Little queer. Or queer. No, like look at the screen. The character I'm talking to is called Little Queer. Or queer.
I just have to wait for the delay to catch up.
In about 5 minutes' time, you'll see it.
Yeah.
Well, let's actually. Let's get me stopwatch on. I know it's like a couple of seconds out, but I've got the stopwatch going. So let's see how far behind
Yes,
we are.
now.
You can see it now.
You've just come to Little Queer.
Yeah, it's a little bit of 25 seconds behind. I can send messages into the future now. I can say something now and it'll reach the future.
Oh. Okay, Amber's just stated that she is a knight of Favonia, so she must be a knight. Like that must just be like the overarching name for them all.
The night. Cause the night. Da 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 da. Ah.
Okay, where's this sword?
No, it will appear.
In the arena.
Gonna mine me some coal lapis. Stone jiggly jelly slime. And other stone slimes, which also carry on the wind. I don't like that you only get 17 character experience for beating things at like level 60.
Mm.
Yeah.
Pain in the ass.
I would say one thing that is confusing me. Why some of the archers in the hunting village wear cat ears? And like, is that like, are they like actual cat ears, or are they just something they wear?
Maybe they want to be cat girls.
Who
Mm.
doesn't that girl?
I mean, even that guy from the past, he's wearing cat ears, so they must have obviously, been trying for like 400 years.
Maybe, what if it is like one of those rites of passage to become a hunter? Slay an animal, wear its ears for the rest of your life. So you can always hear its screams.
And it so happens they're all cat girls.
Yeah.
The first time I'm gonna kill they just kill cats.
Ooh. I've got your number, you giant ruined bastard, you.
Bastard, yeah.
Level 69 Ruin Guard.
Nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
I remember when that was a clip on Russell Howard's Good News. Like he used to do. Where
Oh, whatever
he always played Boris Johnson in Very nice.
Very nice.
And everybody thought it was a joke. No one's laughing now.
My other favorite one was Mr. Long-Legged Baghdaddy.
Yeah. Ah,
I shot an eagle.
yes.
Oh, you got the trophy for that.
Take that,
Yeah.
freedom.
Where do you actually find eagles?
Flying
Tops of mountains.
But you have to shoot them when they're in the air. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh. I hope they give a character that just like can spam arrows like a machine gun. Or at least someone that fires flak.
I managed to do it, but it's tricky at first, but you've just got to get the right flight path.
Oh, I'm playing as him now.
Yeah. Kill them. Kill them all, laddie. Spamming attack.
Oh god, this wolf looks epic.
Mm-hmm.
It's take it or leave it for me.
You have to kill him twice.
It looks like Garurumon.
Yeah. we were saying that last stream that it's basically a Digimon, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh jeez. What is it? He's a nice wolf.
Ice.
Nice.
He attacks
They missed an opportunity.
He attacks in 3 stages though, which is the pain.
But you have to. So if I lose this time, I then can call you in to help, or do I have to kill him once on my own?
No, kill him once on your own. This is the easy one. First time he's easy.
Yeah, because it's just like strutting around, going, "Look how bad I am." I am above my character. Food.
Kiosk circuit, kiosk device. Where the feck did it go? Right, I can mine. Is this something I haven't done yet? No, I would say I have done it.
Oh, you absolute dick! I've dropped my ultimate and like he's run away. Like a coward he is.
Don't worry, we'll teach him a lesson.
Yeah, we'll give him a vasectomy and we'll never forget.
What? Oh, that took it in a direction I was not expecting. Only the best vasectomies for the family. Have you seen Close Enough? It's like
No.
regular show, but adult. Because they've got an episode where a vasectomy. And any time I hear vasectomy now, I think of that episode. It's on Netflix. It's really funny as well. Or other less reputable sources, if you can't be asked for Netflix.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I've been using for years, and it's got a really good statistic. YouTube Premium.
Yeah.
Like it says, it actually breaks down how many hours I've like been watching the videos with Premium, how long I've like watched videos with the camera locked off, how many hours I've watched the videos downloaded, and that's a lot of hours.
I've got YouTube Premium. I didn't get them details.
And you get it out the first year.
All right.
Okay, is that the third stage now? I think.
Yay! I killed the spinny thing. One of them spinny born enemies. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going down to half health. Cutscene.
I don't think you have to like fully kill him, do you? Can you remember, Craig?
No,
I think so.
Oh,
and down.
crystal chunks.
Oh, do you know what I think? Do you know like every god like got like an animal that was like a guardian? Do you think this wolf's like the guardian of ice?
No. It would have statues where you can worship. If them kind of gods. This is more just like a outlandish kind of extra demigod kind of thing. That's it.
Is this Borisa? Love it.
Borisa.
Boris Johnson's half sister.
Have you seen his sister? His real sister?
I didn't know he had a sister.
Yeah, she's a journalist, surprisingly. She's not as stupid as he is. Which,
Yeah, he gets that. He gets that from his dad.
well, I'm
Fucking
not
anybody.
going to put like families in the same like thing because, like, I saw what the press have done like recently. Because Jeremy Corbyn's brother Piers got arrested for breaking COVID-19 rules, and Piers is a crazy conspiracy theorist. But anytime it's reported that he's in trouble, it's Jeremy Corbyn's brother. It's not Piers Corbyn, local renowned nut job. No, it's Jeremy Corbyn's brother Piers. So have you fought? Burp. You. Just ran off the edge of a cliff. Tiny kangaroo down sport. Why is that stuck in my head?
Time kangaroo down. Sport. Time kangaroo down. It's the pedo song.
I was gonna say, isn't he like a convicted felon now?
Yep.
Yeah, kissing people without permission. Do you know what? I was actually going through a list in my head of all the people that I used to admire and like follow and learn songs. You know, I was inspired to like be like them. and about 5 of them have now like, are just the worst type of people.
No, Rolf Harris was on that list.
Yeah, one of my party tricks used to be I used to sing the entire song to Tie My Kangaroo Down, Boy. I used to use a piece of cardboard to make the whappy sound. I used to make it with my mouth.
As little did you know, Kangaroo's actually a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah, the party tricks I used to do. I used to have 2. I used to do an impression of Jimmy Savile.
Now then.
Well, obviously, I haven't done that for years, and I don't think I can do it anymore. Thank goodness. I used to sing "Time a Kangaroo Down" sport, and I also used to do Jake the Peg with my dad. Me and him used to sing it together. Yeah.
An extra leg.
Jake's a 12-year-old boy, and it's Jake got pegged.
Oh.
If you'd like to join me, the swords in the ground.
Oh, join you. Away. Request to join. Wow. It's Alexis in a beanbag. Beanbag's not
Okay,
saying
just
much.
wait for unicorn.
Go on, pop your heat in again. No, head in. My daughter.
Just took my makeup off as well.
You don't get any commission for that appearance. Ah, there we go. That's a big ass sword in the ground.
Hey.
The other one I used to do is I don't think I can do that anymore. I used to be able to fit my entire like 5 toes in my mouth in one go.
Kinky. I used to be able to swallow me fist.
I got close, but I never could, quite do it. Right, what is good against this guy?
Fire. Da 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 da. Fire.
I'm a fire starter. Twisted fire starter.
Right, so before we start, Jonathan, a few things. First one, don't get too close to him on phase 1. He's got 3 phases. Phase 1, don't get too close to him. If there's an ice circle appears beneath you, run away from it. He also does this thing where he runs around the edge of the arena. Just wait for him to stop, and then hit him. Try ranged attacks. Ranged attacks are the best for phases 1 and 2. Phase 2, he then puts ice all the way around the edge of the arena, so you have to fight him in the center. But just be careful of that, because if you step on the ice, you start losing health. And if you respawn, you will respawn somewhere like half a fucking world away, where you can't like fast teleport to where you need to be. Finally, his final form, he sends out little wolves after you. You've just got to dodge and hit where you can.
Okay, I'm just literally training up another guy. So I've got 2 pyro guys.
Right. Well, I've got Amber on here. It's best to use ranged attacks. Just pick Amber.
I've got Amber, but I'm just training up the other guy. I'm like blasting through him.
Oh, you are kidding me. I have not. God damn it. I have not leveled up any of Amber's talents whatsoever.
Well, fuck.
Well, fuck indeed. I could be having like 10% better fucking attack. Oh, man. I feel like an idiot now. I mean, I feel like an idiot. Hey, oh, cool.
Okay, so that's the sword leveled up, and to level up.
So you got everything done.
Okay, I'm just leveling up to like level 20. And I'll just stick to that.
Someone's messing with the lights. Hey, Google, turn the brightness of sitting room light up to 80%.
Sure. Setting the sitting room brightness to 80%.
I love smart bulbs. I can't remember a world where I had to switch on a light switch.
Oh, yeah. I can ascend him.
Ascend him to the heavens. You're just jumping on the spot.
Yep.
Oh, you got flame guitarist.
Yay.
And just give him whatever of the equipment. I'll give him the adventurers set. I've got shitloads of them.
I need to get myself some items to ascend Amber's. I can't believe the thing is, like, I was going through and it's like, oh, I need to upgrade talents, and I haven't upgraded any talents for these. And I need to get me hands on some teachings of freedom.
Yeah, I need to get a lot of them as well. Wait, like the books in general.
Yeah. Get explosive
Yeah,
puppets upgraded.
I've went back to Animo with my main traveller and fucking I haven't upgraded any of his bloody stuff, whereas me Geo one is a proper upgraded.
Yeah. I've got this, well, not the same, but I've kept with the animal guy. Power, I should say. The animal guy.
Right, let's go.
Oh, where did he? You touched the sword?
I touched the sword.
Did you touch the tip?
Just a tip. I'm not Homer.
So you said no homo, it's fine.
Oh, that's so nice.
Don't get too close, Craig. Actually,
You
say
get
that.
close.
Damn it!
To get
Didn't
like
listen,
back in, I have to go close.
didn't listen to my own advice.
There's just 3 ambers, just shooting this guy.
I'm not Amber.
No, he's guitar girl. Oh, look at that damage that did. I'm Craig, lad.
I love the bloody ultimate with this lot.
Ah, stood in the way. Oh, I'm too close now. Ah, it's going to jump on us. Why's he going out for me?
Ow, that one hurt.
Got to watch its hind leg as well. It like cocks its leg up a little bit and then drops it.
Right, how do you do this?
Right, you wait. You follow the shadow, and when its shadow stops, that's when you hit it. Just have a charge shot, watch where it goes, and once it stops, shoot in that direction. And then dodge out the fucking way before it kills you. And don't go around the edges. Gotcha, you fucker.
Real quick heal. Oh no! Bollocks.
Testes! Testes, testes, testes.
I literally went to heal as he dropped like an ultimate on me. Quick heal. Get some healed items. Alright, healed.
Well, this one seems to be going a little bit better.
Because we're all fire, and I've actually got a decent fire person, someone that isn't wank.
Wank fire.
What level have you? What level have you booted it to?
Dun dun, wank fire. I'm up to 40 something or 40.
Ah! I am level
Quick.
60.
Quick drop a heal. There you go.
Ah,
Oh, he ran out the way just as I did the ultimate. Son of a bitch.
see?
Yeesh.
Could have done the cheesy way of doing it.
Ow. Hit with a fucking ice spike.
Ah, get in. Whoa. God freaking damn it. Right. What food doth I have? I've got a light Perignon. Where the feck is it? Ah, there. And yes.
I healed and I lost who I was. Damn it.
He comes back around. Right, we've got to be close to. Oh, that. Ah, didn't do that much damage because he was transforming to phase 2.
What a bastard.
Wank.
Is this like part of the campaign as well?
It's a weekly boss. You can only fight. You can only defeat him once a week.
But the stuff he drops, absolutely amazing.
Well, yeah, so we can fight him. I can fight him in my world, and we can fight him in Tucky's world, like sort of thing.
Oh, you don't want to fight him in my world. Oh, no, 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 no.
Double fire.
Da, 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 double fire.
Like that nuke is like obnoxious. Like it's so good. Wouldn't lightning work against him as well? Because like obviously like,
We tried that with
Charge.
Razor. Razor wasn't really that effective because it's a close combat thing.
Because I do I do loads of damage to him. Like when I'm on my own, I've used Razor.
Come on, we've got to be getting close to phase 3. Don't bring him over here.
bollocks.
Ah! Sugar honey iced tea.
All right, quick drop a heal.
Ow.
Make a name.
Oh, that was so annoying because I died. I lost my ultimate charge.
Shite. Well, did both your characters die?
No, just one. Is this phase 3?
Yeah.
I need health, like on a major scale.
Well, that's the one thing I don't like about it. The fact that you can't share healing items. Which I'm nearly out, actually. I need to go cooking.
Hey, go cooking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking up with me?
I'm going to go eat some of the stuff that buffs me.
Come on, die!
Got him.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Yeah, open. The exquisiteness of chess.
Oh my word!
Could you imagine if we did this and we didn't have enough to like open it?
Third time lucky, yeah.
You know, you say that like it's a joke.
Have you not got enough?
No, I'm having to spend 99 pence to fucking get some bloody thingy to open it.
Ain't got no resin.
Nah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, Craig.
He's not sorry. Yay! Oh.
Sisters are doing it for themselves.
I'd say that's as good a time as any to stop the stream. What's... Holy shit, I'm going to get even shit. So the stream was supposed to finish at 9, and 1 hour later.
I wasn't missing out on that. I paid 99 pence. I wasn't missing out on.
Yay. Right, so thank you all for watching. Thanks to Jonathan and Craig for being here.
Pleasure, as always.
And I think that's me done for the week. Unless Donna's doing Just Dance tomorrow, which I don't think she'll be doing Just Dance because she's very poorly. Yeah. I'll be going away. I'll be making some shorts. And I'm going to have myself a nice long ass weekend. So thank you all for
Face me, I've got
joining
the
us.
best weekend on the screen.
What's
Face
that?
me, look at me. Look at me on the screen.